Over the years, Mr. Chikata has distinguished himself as a lawyer of formidable skill and rare depth. His submissions have frequently illuminated the deeper purposes of the law, reminding us that legal reasoning is at its finest when guided by principle and anchored in justice. In this sense, I dare say that he belongs to the rare breed of lawyers in our lifetime who see the law as more than just being a set of mechanical rules to be manipulated by lawyers to selfish ends. It is also pertinent to acknowledge the personal qualities that have defined Mr. Chikata's professional journey. Those of us who have encountered him in the practice of law recognize not only his intellectual capacity, but also his resilience, independence of thoughts, and steadfast commitment to principle. These attributes have enabled him to navigate complex and often demanding legal terrains with dignity and composure. The conferment of this Lifetime Achievement Award is not merely recognition of past accomplishments. It's also an affirmation of his enduring influence on the current generation of lawyers.
My dear colleagues at the bar and students, they form an archive of Ghana's legal history that no serious student of this law, of law in this country can ignore. And that is why I was delighted when my young professor, Kofi Abuchi, I salute you, Kofi. We have been through a lot together over the last couple of decades, but when he asked me to deliver this honorific, eulogistic lecture, I was very happy to do it because Chachu has left indelible footprints in my own life. My daughter is sitting here. She doesn't want me to say this. She's a petroleum economist who goes to him for advice. As I said, my brother Alex, CEO of GMPC, my elder son, well, he's an aberration, Chachu. He's a professor of emergency medicine. He's also sitting here. But this is the legacy. They know you. They know who you are, what you are. We all do. His classroom at that time, my dear students, it wasn't a space where students learned what to think. Listen to me. They didn't teach you in those hallowed days, the golden age of the law. I think even my right honorable chairman was not there during those days. It wasn't a space where you learned how to think. It wasn't a space you learned what to think, but it was a space where you learned how to think rigorously, honestly, with full awareness of consequences of argument, exercising your cerebral gymnastics. And I think that this is what we looked for, and this is what he has imparted to so many of us in the law. The moral legacy, the example of a public figure who trusted the Constitution, who did not just escape when he was given the chance, who chose the court over pardon, and who believed in institutions when up to now we are cynical about institutions, but he believed in them, and he taught some of us to believe in them as well. Madam, Your Excellency, my first female Vice President of Ghana, I am immeasurably proud to stand here before you today. You don't know just how difficult it is to be a woman in a high place. And I can tell you, Chachu was there for me personally when it proved almost impossible at some point or the other in my public career. And taking time to honor you today, Chachu, taking the time to honor you today is to acknowledge that excellence has a place in the Ghanaian consciousness and judgment. And I thank you, PSA, for that. Is to insist that character matters. Is to insist that character matters. And that scholarship should define who we are. That integrity, intertwined with professional life. The measure of a lawyer is not only in the cases you win and the money we extract from clients. Yes, you make money. Can you live with yourself from making that kind of money? Raymond is here, and one of the greats of the Ghanaian judicial system, Justice Atuguwa. You have no idea of how great this man has been in Ghana. Chachu has fought over 50 years in legal practice, in courtrooms, military tribunals, in classrooms, in boardrooms, in the public arena. He has fought with weapons of the law, arguments, evidence, precedents, the Constitution.
Of SAL insisted that an election petition in the High Court was the only way to invalidate an election petition. When it came to an action initiated in the Supreme Court to invalidate the result of a parliamentary election in Asin North, the Supreme Court dismissed an objection to its jurisdiction to invalidate the parliamentary election that was based on its own previous decisions, went ahead to grant initially an interlocutory injunction preventing the elected Member of Parliament, Honorable Jachi Kwesen, from being in Parliament. Remember, this was the time the e-levy was being pushed through. And eventually delivered a final decision invalidating the Asin North parliamentary election. The resulting by-election, however, saw Honorable Jachi Kwesen win again with an even bigger margin. Despite all the machinery of government being massed up against him, new roads suddenly being constructed in the area, the president, vice president, and the whole machinery of the party in government moving in to campaign against him, he maintained this remarkable victory streak in December 2024. During the period when the interlocutory injunction prevented him from being in Parliament, the people of Asin North were deprived of representation in Parliament at a time when important national issues such as the e-levy were under consideration. Honorable Jachi Kwesen, who also faced an obviously politically motivated criminal trial from 2022, was fortunately acquitted in April 2025 on all charges upon a submission of no case. And he now serves our nation not only as MP for Asin North, but also as the Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs. The expression unanimous FC became the name of our Supreme Court. The challenge to the declaration of results formally announced on 8th June 2020 by the chairperson of the Electoral Commission required a fair and just adjudication. It was not in dispute that the figures of the outcome of the election that were announced by the chairperson of the Electoral Commission were corrected in a press release by the public relations officer of the Electoral Commission. Subsequently, the figures that were presented in response to the petition by the Electoral Commission were also different from what the chairperson had announced. The constitutionally designated returning officer, the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, even though she had deposed to an affidavit verifying the answer of the Electoral Commission and was supposed to testify, did not testify to present the authoritative final figures, much less explain the ever-changing figures from the Commission. To this day, therefore, the country has no definitive accounting for the 2020 presidential election. In the face of evidence of a failure even to be in attendance at the process in the collation center at the EC head office, The declaration of results that she made was even more problematic. Unanimous FC was the verdict of the people on the proceedings in the Supreme Court, which shielded the returning officer from accounting to the people of Ghana. The negative reaction of ordinary people to the appearance of judges to participate in the swearing-in of the new president on 7 January 2025 was an unfortunate reflection of the people's attitude to the unanimous FC.
We are in some more about TV SYZ and a power 97.9 FM. Inside politics, do a dinner brasso. See a deba with Jumem, Yadeba Fee, Yadeba Kemu. Now, baby, be a wager brain, you bet me I should media, and I'll bet you a radio. So, Fisabri, I'm up 6 p.m. Bebo, Kai National. Say a your mind Ghana home come a bit in Yabuana or minor. I found in some baby a fra, and unti, Anna baby, I see some could na yenyina ye din komoi ebiebie nsem no mpene poma sibre sebe ye na wo man Ghana ye bia ehwehwe pepepe ye ehwehwe kunimdie sika nyuma ebetimi aba eye kromu ha na eso mfaso de no aso wo man no mofo anatemefo aye wo kromu ha nyina ti channel so see wo Facebook nso wo ko Facebook aye wo at @979 FM wo chiro ni nyina abo mu pe wo sa pa dwumadi aye ye no etwegu live and color wo Facebook na fe womo abo modern na womo watini e de comment biara a wo ato ase ye begebre na fe yenso ye ne wadi dwumadi no e de abom XYZ nso Facebook na mum okopie mo YouTube dia ye XYZ broadcasting na fe wabo modern na wagebre na wahwe dwumadi bi e de wadwen kira ato ase wo mrepemu ye begebre na fe yakenkan wonso wanum nsem nyina e de ama Okwa MCRA, Mr. Ralph Jampo, Director, or Mr. Peter Cranton, Mr. Emmanuel Nete, Abbas, Womo, and a MCRA, or Moshe TV in the Sodiamao, Sabay, Betimi, Dijumedi, Kama, Camera no net, Kofia Sante, any Elvis, and a Jack camera, Senatia, Womo to Womo Director cameras, no more trade media, Kama, Diamao, Lizzie, and a yemi makeup and no trim and him, and name Manuna, Miss Media Babetina, na and some who do a Echegu or my Ghana Moinano, Medianim. Na emunchire mu esene fata no ye nyina yetimi ye nsatimi aka ne de abo eye woman yi ho bra midin de enke Obrempong the grassroots president okwapeman kane a metena se pekai say ye no kra eyedie eye kwan a woman Ghana betimi afa ne ntama pa bi de afra eno nti na abribia medi sa dwumadi enim na me so me ba bibia wo se ye ndi dwumadi emum ye ntoto ayadwene ye nkansisi ani na fe ne ebebo man Ghana no ye nyina ye nhwe ne ye ndi akire nyankopon anhira amempere da se abribia wo gebre se wo ne bedi sa dwumadi e de abom enem nsem awodo no na etwagu e wa hanom eno da ya wo kai a the member of parliament for the good people of Otafo, Honorable Vincent Asifua, they making wild allegation for bra here in the press conference. Bekeka said, as he speaks, Krano, the former chief executive officer, Edema NPRA, the National Pensions Regulatory Authority for no, Wama Kofi Anoche, Wama Kofanoa, Wama say Wamo Yeno consultant, Wama be 4 million Ghana cedis be, and ne Kwanya, see Wonokra Faso Atututu. Ne salary money sembebre me know they can say NPRA for I responded then o maka wojumadi so ye babie ni nyina mu de a kire minority guso nenam led by the another prayer the member of parliament for the good people of Ayen Samoma Dojiri womo nenam farms womo guso womo Africa ko mu sabre de womo akọ womo edo eburo womo edo emu ho die no womo ye wo ho nso kan ye ho ne ndi dwumadi emum ye dane ye ho abasesi a ye ba pe sensem yi nyina ye ba bebiem na so anya ho ntiase ye ba sia Medase so guswa tremie see any side media mum afen ado kasa fidi na to America also hi TVSYZ. We are also live on Power 97.9 FM. Oko Facebook at Power 979 FM in platform or Jumedia streaming live in colored. Now abo modi agebra hwebi TVSYZ in so Facebook. Nemo mo modi na ko piemu YouTube XYZ broadcasting. Na wagebre na wadi Jumedia woni e di Jumedia bum. Adwenkyere bia beba otirim wo bra Jumedia ko so utimi de to ase wo merepemu ye begebre ne akenkan de ama midin the NK Obrempong. Ya to adwumadi no so e de ama wo ha. The member of parliament for the good people of Old Tafo Eco Vicent Asifua and making wild allegations. Say the National Pension and Regulatory Authority for one former CEO, one more amount of 4 million Ghana CDB so mayor consultants and firm CEO no crowd or the CNO wa fakwanya sebiso atototo ni pemu asabre niema ekoso wo ho no enyenti wo mo twempanifo adwen asisu se wo mo mode no mo hwe ne ekoso wo NPRA for aso ansana agensem yenko tie honorable Vicent Asefua wo bra sensemi odi tudwamra ne to adwumede so.
Also concerns regarding internal administrative decisions, including rapid promotions and appointments. Reports indicate the appointment of a personal aide, reportedly a veterinary doctor, who has been elevated to the position of assistant manager. A further governance issue requiring urgent scrutiny relates to the creation of a new directorate for micro pensions under the administration of Mr. Chris Bodi-Mensah. We are informed that this new directorate has been established with the appointment of one Mr. Daganu as director, a position reportedly carrying an estimated monthly salary burden approximately 100,000 Ghana cedis to the pension contributor. Despite the establishment of a fully fledged directorate for micro pensions, Mr. Chris Bodi-Mensah is also reported to have appointed the former CEO, the former Chief Executive Officer of the NPRA, Kofi Anoche, who served during the first administration of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, as a consultant on micro pensions at a reported cost of 4 million Ghana cedis. That is the duplication of cost to the ordinary pensioner. A particularly disturbing issue has emerged. We are informed that Mr. Bodi-Mensah doubled his salary immediately upon assumption of office in February 2025. Without a board approval, the first phase of the NPRA headquarters, a state-of-the-art facility along the N1 highway, also known as the George W. Bush Highway, was financed through IGF, derived from the approximately 0.33% of the 2.5% pension administration fees. That gradual and prudent financing model was pursued over time, yet the facility remains uncommissioned to this day. Some 3-4 years ago, the NPRA committed a lot of money in building the first phase of the headquarters of the NPRA. And today, if you move along the N1 highway, that facility is there, uncommissioned, unused. We have a certain NPRA CEO who has also taken pensioners' money, about 700 million Ghana cedis, to go and expand that headquarters. A headquarters that you have not even used, a headquarters that you have not even commissioned. Your spending appetite tells you that you should go and expand it at a cost of 700 million Ghana cedis. Now the problem is that if that money is given to fund managers to manage, the interest that will accrue to pensioners will be about 20%. He is paying less than 7 or 8%. Why is Mr. Chris Bodi-Mensah pursuing a phase 2 facility when phase 1 remains uncommissioned? What is the urgency? What is the necessity? And why should retirement savings be drawn into such a large-scale infrastructure expansion at this point?
Echo Vicent Asefua, a member of parliament for the good people of Old Tafo, and a sense semi, whatever to dra, says CEO no double his salary. Wasan Sukra Fred, the former chief executive officer of the National Pensions Regulatory Authority for Kofi Anoche the number amount of 4 million Ghana cedis. Say 1 year, a year consultant, Mfema Womo, any 700 million Ghana cedis via Sabri, Wono Ekase. The headquarters of the National Pensions Regulatory Authority for now one may be one more expansion. Meanwhile, phase 1 no omasini kura no enya de omatimi akom when the National Pensions Regulatory Authority for no ababe responde and one de sensemi ababe tuja omo press release ababontin tiyentie woman nsemo a woma beka de afa Eco Vincent asefua allegations ahodo ya wode ababe tuja no I say a call for prudent transparency and accountability in the management of Ghana's pension funds. The National Pensions Regulatory Authority NPRA has noted with disappointment a press statement read by the Member of Parliament for Old Tafo Vincent Asifua. The NPRA responds to the issues raised in the said press statement as follows. NPRA's mandate and accountability. The NPRA refutes claims that it is the unaccountable custodian of pension funds. The heading of Mr. Asifua's statement, which reads, a call for prudence and accountability in the management of Ghana pension funds, coupled with baseless and vile innuendos, made on Asempa FM on the afternoon of Thursday, April 16, 2026, to the effect that the NPRA mismanages and misappropriates pension funds is false and misleading. The NPRA clarifies that its mandate under Section 7 of the National Pensions Act, Act 766, is strictly regulatory. It doesn't hold, manage, or disburse pension funds. The NPRA's object is to regulate and monitor the operation of the 3-tier pension scheme to ensure the effective administration of pensions in the country. To demonstrate its accountability, the NPRA cites recent enforcement actions, including the prosecution of employers, recovery of defaulted contributions, and training of prosecutors to protect workers' pensions. 2 was a salary adjustment claims. The claim that Mr. Chris Buodi Mensah doubled his salary upon assuming government approved of 25% salary increment in September 2024, effective 1st January 2025, before his assumption of office. This approval happened under the previous management, which is the NPP. It was based on the new salary structure that the exit packages of the former executives were paid. Therefore, the claim by Mr. Asifua that Mr. Buodi Mensah doubled his salary upon the assumption of office is entirely false and unsubstantiated. A little bit of due diligence on the part of Mr. Asifua would have established this fact. NPRA for woman semwa woman so woman bomodi akuchire gu nkrata so na womodi abebe bua Eco Vincent Asifua say sansem odi aba tunu nyina na yahurudi hurada sem womo enya de sika bia akura womo di sa dwumadie say womo at the 4 million ama the former chief executive so my consultant ne ade no womo say asem ni nyina no yahurudi hurada sem. Now, so the Member of Parliament for the Good People of Old Tafo, and Honorable Vincent Asifua say when you break a crabby, and what you hear and Kobe say salary increment worker one seminal. A dear one only time, ne party time, MPP time, 2024 September, and penny for etnas here editum. Etienne Shasa, the National Pensions Regulatory Authority for woman sa. Meeting one more year, one more taking side decision. They say salary increment, Embra, and the National Pensions Regulatory Authority starting 1st January. And now memo the Chief Executive Officer to Solicitor Secretary, date near September 5th, 2024. And a meeting with me. That was when Nanado Dakwa Kufado Yeman Penina, Laji Mahmoud Baumia, and Vice, September 5th, 2024. Board extract 2025 salary review. Enti Nanado Dakwa Kufado time no. Ana NPRA for 1 more year sa meeting we ya 1 more year nsesaye ewo mo salary one more je wo ho. Enti yanhwe meeting no decision ebe mo. Decision ebe meeting ni. The board at its 66th emergency meeting held at 10 a.m. on Thursday, 5th September 2024 in the boardroom of the NPRA considered the recommendations of the HR Finance and Administration Committee on the salary review for 2025. The board adopted the recommendations of the committee that there should be salary increase of 25% effective 1st January 2025 to be implemented as follows: 20% increment salary across board, 5% to be utilized for structural realignment of salary scales. Eti Honorable Eko Vincent Asefua time on a party MPP Amanyoko no ewo power no ana sa meeting we womo ye wo National Pensions Regulatory Authority say womo ebeto womo salary na womo akatia no 25% increment emra ebe shase on the first day of January 2025. Eti as a member of parliament, sa document we Honorable Vincent Asefua wonsan kabi where hunu say the NPRA for no one more board meeting under your time, under time one now waban etiso September 5th 2024 say one salary no one betum ana one be pejam ana nye NPRA for ho na ato omwem afie bia aban time mema eye salaries no so admagement for enti ade ni nwanwa aye dadia hwini wayenya hwenka bia sa press conference ya ubeye about salary increment why by MPP for na bo modern na womu ayeye womu yes meeting no enti the past executives of NPRA ekono womu tuakura womu beti omu use the new salary increment no ano womu aye shisha to no ano womu de tia womu nyina aka no omukọ. And the MPP executives and penifo kwakwa da no one more decides ka we hu mfa so akwotena fie no mudi enti Honorable Eko Vincent Asefua say wo se anya monko fra mo penifo a the past executives are more NPRA now one first can remember no munji old salaries no monko fie akade bia say yen hwe o man ne yatim ni yo muma yen susuni politics no. Now, yes, Ghana did you saying 69 years. Next year, Ghana will be 70. Achievement near daddy. It also cost to Koto the 1 city. Ya tria, near the amount. Ya train will be super better 1 city there, so. Is that an achievement? Up to date, Mofrati Timiase. I want to ensure the Ensiamuna and Mofrai in Bekofie. Up to date, wo atwetwede ewo kwapememu in the district. There is a community called atwetwede. School down kro wo mun sede ni papa bia wo ho na wo ho kra no wo mun ni light. Wo mun ni light wo kro no. Na atwetwede fo beto aba wo beto no obaware na giso mu twa nsu ansa na o makọ. Ghana will be 70 years next year. Your achievement here daddy. And we are still doing politics as usual. For once, yen fa politics in tune chain. Now yen dwene wo mind ho kakra. Let's think about the masses. Yen dwene nkwara no ho. Wo mu asa kwanya ye bia monyinya yi, e bia wo mu form ani hunu bi da. Obi be ye politics anu wa ye yire twom. Owura politics mu anu wa ye twom. Anka politicians je to me no ma ba ye, wo ma ba som. Wampi anka oba no se to aba ma no a, wo se to man of visa obetimi ade anim ni aye wo kwan ma wo. Obetimi ade anim chips compound beba, obetimi ade anim mechanized boreholes beba, obetimi ade anim na niam pa bi nti ono no oba be som wo. But ye di bia ye amanyo sem okrom ha. Abiribian e wose ye ne ye de sai bibi e wose ye ne ye de twe wo man no enkan kro man ye die ye ne ye de twe ne berachi
abiri bia ye the politics egusu sai wo man no and wo wutie me wo hwe me say yen na ya bre yen na yakosa nyema yi mu but ankafi sabre yi de kro no Ghana ni a wo hwe me ana wutie me sabre yi I was saying yen nyina yen ko benkromu yen ko adwene kromu say we can't keep doing the same thing and expect different results. Dabi ade kro we ne ye ya hu nto yen. How do we get different results if we keep doing it? 4 years bia yen ko to aba no yen ko change yen sa yen fe ma manyo kro we na oman ne guso tia na etisa na chi Oba Africa ha West Africa ha Ghana ni woman ya womo fahudie independence womo edi kan agibi enkro bebria Ghana je fahudie ja wom ababe san Ghana ho wom puntuo mu I can mention a lot of them ebi won so wom ni Ghana je ne pepepe but ene wudu san kro no mu a obe ferry se wudu san kro no mu a obe ferry because I want woman hwema sanitation minister entimi for $1 million enfan koguni dem abepem ne baby asesika ne fi obi anim enso Cecilia Benada Pagusu nam ho ne ho to no Cecilia Dapa nam ho a yakwo $1 million won impasse ye 300,000 euros won impasse cedis ne chapo jewels ani niema ne bo dene osomfo wo ba bebe som yen wo je 42 or 43 million dollars wo kwa kotiti gata mu ewo eye circle wo dona yen ko hwe circle gata ne say atiti mu ana sika no wo he yeguso ti woni yesere yeguso ti woni yede yanim akwakwo se amanyo ko be ti se MPP dabia meka the difference between MPP and NDC is clear. Me say the NDC they are not saints. No. They are not. Near many people but what I have realized is that the NDC say one more ya Ghana bone kura na nyamisho kakra wo mumu. Say ye na ban say ebinum efia bia mensa wom. Yo mine bone kura one more ye nipa bone kura keke. Awo NDC mu na ti se ni papa wa MPP mu wo mo ye ni pabone awo your friend say NDC mu no wo mo na ye ni o mo saso na ye ni papa wa MPP mu so just imagine wo NDC for ye Ghana bone o mo suro kakra hu bi bo mo kakra but with MPP forget it they don't think about anybody. Woman nyini wo bia ho etisika no wo wa faw no ko almost from wo man japade wo man sika tse sade dabi sabi o ya de Ghana amba wo mo say eyo mo japade o mo mfa eyo mo japade ekwan yo mo de Ghana fa so monje yi labi ntum na monje yi labi ntum a yenko IMF okrom ada. The member of parliament for the good people of New Jabin South, Honorable Michael Chibefi, Bekachre, say, some IMF meeting, Krana, and Kwalan be a taking decision, mom. It's your MPP for woman IMF for that. And so, Ken Nanaya Kuntunkunku for Yata, the former finance minister, as Sabre Wagani and Wati America, a son is say, wo di ade awie ni sika sama hodo bia ntansa ye de abono no wo se oni nwanu yi enti sabre gni ono ani krom Ghana on tena biu wo dwane e da semwa MPP e da semwa. Why are you so bent on destroying this country at any cost? You want to destroy the country. Eti wabranka yebejia dajie nanka nei free primary health care aba bi push yakoso yetro more light on hono Eco Vincent Asefua and the MPP are not on premo and your friend is saying in team for Duomo they will give us things to say and who hears and get back and watch them. I will say, I told you, media in the summer. Now, media chida. A home by SMB. Now, you share. See a Benya, the Asante Regional Communications Officer for the NDC. A year Abbas Nuruddin Esquire. Nanka, send semi NPRA and semi Omabeka, Echo Vincent as if one world allegations are making. Of course, we know evidence. Evidence behind him as usual. As we know the MPP, they make allegations, but when it comes to substantiating it, it becomes a problem. Woman need be on bedina so, but on beba betum futregu ani. Yenya Abbas Nuruddin Esquire, ye den beto so na fe sensemi wabomode na wabiem na ye nyina yetimi enya ye honti ase. Yan tro dwumade no so mfema the minority in parliament. Many of us say the sabre wo mugusu e bo apro. Wo mu wura kokoo mu no mapie. No ma wura bromu no mapie. No ma wura mumu no mapie. Dano mete so mo bese mo ko yoye farms so. Now, if you want to say the AC Fakro. Now, wait, Anna, the minority led by Anodon Pre, the member of parliament for the good people of Nsamama Dojiri. Woma Koko PMO Pro West. Equiaphobia, Womodo, Ebro, Ewa Honum, na Womaburo, Egudem, na Anodon Pre, I would the minority in him, Akoso Mumbi Mano, no more minority for the Womodu Equiaphobia, pa, and the Omo and Casabre, woman, Yamwadi, Amon, Mabisia. Yansha video nimra ye ba Jana beto
ada haya he amu kwana wa ana pacha hase ya
Is how many bags here? 100 bags. C'est vous, how bad was me? Hey, bro.
They started by December, January, February.
No problem,
I'm Daddy.
Okay. Now, NPRA, how about it? Okay. Said ya kanu ye ofel bi ni mudi na nya amanyasem nipa ye yo ayasema ya kanu so so ya no pa na okutu no okoto ebru a ye musa se wo party ye na party that same way said ya na ya bon tofa ye de kwa ben bibi ya ebe ye na ban no wabre na so ase no ate ase se bi onipa ebre e wo ha e se oba we say buffer stock e so mo beto ni now to be yes guy the total play now to be yes guy and so quick for us here now ya abaya ya koya na se bye you be do wajuma why and check why be say aba habiem why be make sure so betu man I don't know people no yes
okay so be per brata number ben on friend na omra warehouse
024 577 3480
024.
Ano Dombre Honorable MP Edema the good people of Nsamama Dojiri. And then we say we NDC near baby I would see me. You want any ma MPP for you know. So one was any man we are more you know. The last time I share video be mammy be I will bono and patem baby. And run a share video no. And honestly, say the NDC mo communication ya ba from Sanyama we ya MPP they know what they are doing no. And counting some mobile wasting resources and time and everything say start planning way and fan come over. They know what they are doing. And now Shamusha MPP NDC party numri communication ya yedi sa amoding sa sacrifice Sajuma Dana Moye 2024. And the J2 Mino. And this in Ibia and then we at Nahona Shana way. Sir, at a saying and a party now one in some to say. See, it's actually the president John Dramani Mama. Obetimia ye Ghana Quina. Wobetimia ye Bibia was a way. Not to Memufo Tomo. But sir, NDC communicators, the NDC party, Semu Jai. Another prayer and the entire MPP, the minority. Now, one more have your way this way. A better party, a better NDC party. No. As someone may can in a Mopa Mufasa baby and Shunka. Because of some of the course, some of the videos, some of the things are Yahunu and Ayatie. And someone a Chagu Kobenina, and someone another prayer. Minority anim adi wura kokwa seko twa ntroche kokwa fo akuafo ema omugidi ma ebikura sabi woman no tra president of the Republic of Ghana hwensem wa sakokwa akuafo ebetimi kan ye and sim engagement way engagement ahodo a the new patriotic party aye ewo kokwa ase and other farming communities, the NDC, we want to see your videos, we want to see your engagement with these same people, explaining things to them. And as I say, my relax, say, Sikaba Baron, Adriania Baron, office in the ACC Musuaho, and to be bien way, pushing said, I be Monco no Monco stopping near my MPP for and throw and then put Mutugu Ghana for any no. Modi Diagro. Me say last week, our Lisa Hotel, the MPP organizing social media bloggers. 3,000, 4,000, 2,000, money. Yane mo baye juma. Yabama muska, yabama mukas. Money yachi. The ebe bia mun kanto. Asem na yetuntuma munya ne fita. I am telling you. And up to date, still, Muyake wahu Mutiwa. Remember, say His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama said the constitution is SCNO. Say one Kobium 2028. The NDC is going to have a new flag bearer. And that period is very vulnerable. The MPP, they understand that period. Because they know they've saw Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. He's been a vice president. He's been a flag bearer. They just have to keep lying to the people. One more to be in Sembi or woman telling them. One more this message they cut down their command. And you think they are joking. For me, my kind of crutch because as it stands now, and this penny a man yokua, one more betting yabo or my Ghana. Messi Samanoda. See, a will come hard at you because Ghanaians can't afford to lose NDC out of power. We can't. Young to me, my party in co-position. No. I am being very plain and truthful here. Ghana front to me, I'm a NDC in co-position. No. We can't. Yentime swade baba yensu bie wo manyimu se yakoto aba na yabo alaji Bawumia din se wabaye mampani na aburo nyamu ne namu na chama huntumi mu aba na koka ewo kroyimu na hwan na betimi ahomie. Why no betimi adasum yaso na ne nwetimi atonwo na aniswade hunu bankura and the party yani so. So I am being very honest here. We will keep the NDC on their toes. Go out there, follow them, kill their agenda, kill the MPP's agenda. They know what they are doing. This is a deliberate attempt to lie to the people. And na me say ma me na kasa wo kan ya ka say yes your friend say Malik Basintali ya say wakwaje sika puduo bi wa fa sika kase bi wo de akodua kwa unsuso a na kwa unsuso akora no enye nipa na dua na eye no ma na dua enuma ana dua kwa unsuso a esi dan na Malik Basintali efa say sika puduo yi say wo de kwa dua unsuso a say won kwanya MPP for fa so eye kwa unsuso antade de say Malik Basintali on social media. You think they are joking? See, me say even po if in the crow say who say MPP ni bia boka sok okuta Bible na wo ye MP no di Roma sebadwam wo mu di tu omudu a na wo mu tu nyamenyom ye ri twenwo nyame sunsumwe me say fa wa ho di brai ma ye fa nya wajuma omuboa womubua. Even if you hear them singing gospel songs, I am born in a tragedy. The MPP should not and never be underestimated. And it's Imamo Nyasao. Nankofo womu die mu party. And Kofo womu die ya bay. Ma bamba yem faso dia Ghana phobia hunu. Ghana for afa kwan bonus wache. Akwanya big push afa so. Eye kwanya hodo nya wo man this country afford to lose you people. But because you are staying mute, because you are staying quiet, the MPP is taking advantage of your quietness. And they are working. Yeah? I feel when you're tremping next year 2027. About one soon. Abatwana soye NDC, you need to wake up. I am not doing politics here. I am being factual. I am being real. This country can afford to have the MPP in government anytime soon. I will keep saying this. Ghanaians can't. Shall they not play? The MPP for 8 years I want to so sika here want to me allocate here and National Food Buffer Stock Company for say woman konkoto maize glat, rice glat, egg glat, tomato glat, bibia na babuso me MPP for sika woman de told me I need it. The MPP should furnish me with the money they allocated to NAFCO to buy these things. Give them to me. From last year to this year, Saminya Mitrimun Ameboka, Omampani John Dramani Mama and the NDC government, I'm a National Food Buffer Stock, almost 300 million Ghana cedis. If I stand to be corrected, Sanchez are. Say woman fento emo, woman fento bro, woman fento kosia, ban, crofo penny pardon water. Sika abana yidia to na wode toto yemi se kuafo ahodo bebere se efi last year ba pem na wo mo no ba ya na o madogu ebro emo nkosua ye wo hanom ana santi achimagogo onyene kwa me frimpon ni krom na o mado tomato wi a wo mo begina TV so ebebu nkotoje se aban ye tomato na be sei adechi na National Food Buffer Stock Company akoto o de koma SHS for no so I'm going to get Marco PM opru West. So Omado bro. Na omu nyanto for etimu MPP for no. Mo de ba bemu. Na kwanya mo be fa so a aban betie. The very day medal sorry. Na the party MPP ni hobi no. I'll be the happiest person. Ebeya wo yaba maka. Because mu baby anyone mo ya say o man we da makoma so. Baby anyone mo betina wo man so pesa me nkominya kwanya mo be fa so no mafo me ya japade ya dia mene. I mean yes sir, the NDC they are not talking. Anka Finance Ministry Dr. Kasiel Atuba Force and Jose. One more a Kahudwa Egua. Now the NDC government, 8 year MPP Dimu. MPP at Jebesia, Maumo centenary bond. This year, you bet you 100 years, MPP at Jibi. Kulum bond, one white bond. Bond on the Vietnam, the agent of MPP GB. Edu baby no biya so mo miskabio. Oje besiana wa wuntia on service debt no. O san ba baji bi hwan na fa sai sika ne mawo. No mo dani o mani ba fie. Ana o be ka kire se emre wan nkokora nyina mo ro mesalai wa ha. Ye ba yi muti. Musika na mo da betoto bond no. Me na dan kwaku fuado. Me alaji baumia. Me ken na ya oforiata. Finance minister ya fesika no. Mama be 10 years why? Omani ni eniska. Enti mo bond na de da no. Obi ametena se ana omo bo pentoa. Enti yanti wani mo. Ya de fountain wo ba bi ebetwa obi ana mo ja pramo. Se wo be wu se obetena se inform ho. Enti 2 days DDP MPP de ba ye enipa ewu wo krom ha. One more Matthias here can testify. Kwanya wo mo ma me ne on papa no mfa so breye anse no mo kro. Because Nanado Dankwa Kufado, Alaji Baumia, Ken of Oyata, Agio Musika by force. Some first can mom. And another prayer the entire minority. You want to pretend as if say you care for the people more than the government and they wabo more than yen say pa. So mind the fan and tema pebidi fra. Bomb panye. Chira wo tumfo nyankopon kese se abiri bia nyankopon emie Ghana fo ani mfiri MPP fo ho wo nyankopon emie Ghana fo akoma mu wo mie Ghana fo adwenim emfa MPP fo ho. Let every Ghanaian know how dangerous the MPP is, how dangerous you are. Momo be ka chira ban anodon brekotoi ana woni banku unni makpeledi kokko wuntai numbi wahu anka minority mudu inanka mato momre so me say mumame a list of sika mu allocative man nafco for the 8 years se often to surplus often to enyane na ebuso mo fe mame medika aka kire mo course ni de mo be ya but so far as me and Obrempong me gusi ya centronia me yes adwuma we abere bi opportunity ne bedam anim no meka no kra kire Ghana for me yi ba kokora mfim mo nhyane nso enye call a wo be ye enye kasa wo beka enke Obrempong mebom Ghana for mesra mo ba bia me kada bia se ba bia wo man na du no Yanyama mpani a watena so da akotena fiasa aba betena so. The experience alone ain't easy. But NDC for ni bi so agi appointment. Na wo mo mpani ye go so pile list no ye ya de ye hu no. We will keep this government in power, the NDC government in power for a very long time. Because they are the only political party and they are me no they can say ni da so no e wo mo nchen. Abusia me entoji media ni so fema yanko victory garlic mixture for so yen femra wo mo nro mo wo kwa ye fa so na yare bi abetena wo so aye krankra wo je wo enye no me pa cho bie wasum hwebi na tie bi wo yare wo mu nko ade a victory garlic mixture e mane mpa ho da kona kope bi yen hwa mo bran entoji media ni so
enua victory garlic mixture na wati ni dinati ni se na ebro ni tie na no pasem ne se ebro we adwuma ye titru pa ne se ebeboa ananna ne srade wo ni padua ni muntin mu ama ohu atokura ye dika obabi wo ha okomfikire a ema edura wo hia ye victory garlic mixture ebi kura wo bekwa ewie wo ansa na ba ye victory e na wo hia wonya victory no ma na busumi biara ubenya ofikire akwa empa ho kura eno de akira obi wo ho aniti ne tedwa no obi wo ho ye adwuma kakra bia no abre na kuma bɔ ne periperi ni nyina ye moja entimi mfa akoma nu nkwa adwin mu ne kofa saa de ne ba odofo mesrew so wo ho na wonsem ka adwe ebi a wonsa no say ana wonam ro mu na esi fom no kra ewiw ana ayatufo said the fom ato mpaboa mu a eya victory and American form out unum victory asa no ma ayebubo so nyina no ebegai de oto wa na jo a wentini na wohia victory emframa nyankopon de ama yen say ehumi wo de wo home a na wo tie so o bra eya victory and ebetimi aboa wo ye wo bi wo so a wo ho ana ne yamahye no a obia na ne ka obia nya ne hwe obi wo so na koma bɔ ne pɛripɛripɛri ni nyina mogya ne ntimi ne afusa ne yɛ wu ne pɛpɛ no ɛduru awunya yɛ victory garlic mixture de watwa bra ya bia ya na sɛ kokodue ne nam no no yɛ ne basa ɛyɛ victory ɛna meka fo wunya victory bi no a ɛbɛboa wo sɛ doctor de wato aduro so sɛne a wobɛtumi anom victory na ka waduro wo nyinaa ne sɛ waduro no na abɛnom a meat aduasa no anom wei so na abɛnom a no anom victory no so akyi meat aduasa wo yɛ ne sɛ bibia bɛde kama ama sɛ wo nase tata wo yɛ agya ho adwuma a mesrɛw adura meka mfo ama wo ayɛ victory garlic mixture mesrɛw nipa ne bia danse a yɛpɛ sɛ yɛfa wo ma danse na tie na sɛ wo so kɔtɔ a wobɛnya saa danse korɔ no a
ntwe mi mpedwa mi ntumi ni di mi yare so mena ko be 12 years ni ma nu ndro kan mo jeduru 5 minutes de trim matutu ana se na meti TV mo ntumi na me hwe ne mo se mo tandro bi esi victory herba victory garlic mixture ne mi mpedru sa ba modru no asa modru no eye papa ntumi ni di o mi din sa no me di afi bi no se di ya na afi insana afi no ntumi di bi afi mi di ma edubone sa wi semi anu so no ntumi di anu so mi ba mu sa afi de anu so bi du no ntumi di bi afi hu de me nya me ngam ti edo no kan wo TV so a nam ko to bu no me no edo no anopa eni awiane anwure no ande no se afi nyampara mi no adibia ntumi di mi se afi na toyota me ko ye black masa modro no die edoni na nyame nhira mo
aje me pa me problem ye menstrual pains nda ne kakra me so timi me nya me menses no boso me ma me bre pa me brankasa me timi to tondro no na ne se man ti se yesi ye bi dro ha na makoto be bia me we timi fa ka ekọ obi kru so ekoto bi dro me timi no bi chese na victory ni dey in fact I don't know me die wo mu die me ko tobi me tie advert no TV so sada na me sorry anwunwe na me ko toye na dana me say ade yi to me pade mu no mo ja tropa yi to me pade mu ti me twa to me phone no so kula say ha adwene a enka me de betum aka ho na mo ahye te say so wa go ye ko ka se me bia me ya bo hye na me no maduro bi te say efi sada na yi sa mo ja tro no to me pade mu no me nya mense se no maduro e ma me hu sa emoja se bi like say kwoti te say ni na flow kama to victory tie mintini enja ento ho te to de bia na mo ba abasa mo me so abasa na edo ne me di hu adanse
obi si me de cholesterol sa de bone na aba mi nipadua ma ba gi atenase waduro ye victory garlic mixture se wunya victory ne no ma cholesterol ne se ne ne density bia no victory be yi ni nyina afi nipadua no odofo wo pedia to anama ne 024 25 45 633 024 25 45 633 and 020 129 3280 020 129 3280 a victory mkunim die ne de brem.
Least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. we can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
About the TV SYZ and I feel power 97.9 FM. Inside politics, Jumedi Sunye, Fisabrin Copim says 6 p.m. Ebebo. A fair now do a video na to her. Kayaho, na ye said Jumedi and Fembum. Uko Facebook or at power 979 FM and at TV XYZ. Name YouTube the XYZ broadcasting. No one brush Jumedi, be a Jibia about Trim or Brow Jumedi, Fatwas here. One minute permanent, your budget brand, I can kind of amount of Sampa. Waka home. Ana ye chechire wo man Ghana na wafa ne ntema pa bi na ode afra medi de enke Obrempong Nyankopon enhyirawa mempene da ye to adwumadi ne so ade ama wa ha nti aka se pa fa nkoma wonder o anya market onkra na mensaka ye se dwumadi o taihwe pa nti wonder anya market enke Obrempong mi chia na ye pa abusia upeska unyeska ope okay ene na on the 1st of May but modernity in Kaiboy, Obabe discard Ashobutum. Power jackpot, 15,000 Ghana cedis on the 1st of May. Yes, you heard me right. 150 million old Ghana cedis. Bacho, so Ubo modern the Woka Saj Media in one. Be rest assured. Ana Nyakukudo say, so we can year 15,000 Ghana cedis. No? On the 1st of May, ye body in a bay with a simple for phone. Dial star 274 hash. Star 274 hash. And yading, what you dial it, make you na wo boko. Star 274 hash. Where we select option 2 no power jackpot. Select no. What select no ye? Afi cha. Ucha ba kubi 10 Ghana cedis. Ucha ba kubi 10 Ghana cedis. Kai ne hunu na share so say dodo na ucha no. Ne ebie akwenya kese de ma na fe 15,000 Ghana cedis 150 million old Ghana cedis power jackpot ede che made no me ba cho wo on setimi akase sika no na wo so was celebrate financial independent on workers day on the 1st of May no na ekoso it is star 274 hash kai debia say sa code no na 15,000 Ghana cedis ne she it ubetwa no wadi star 274 hash star 274 hash select option 2 power jackpot na fe shase na twa ba ko bia 10 Ghana cedis na nyame ya adom a workers day on the 1st of May 15,000 Ghana cedis power jackpot e dey channel enyo dia celebrate your hard work, celebrate winning, celebrate May Day in Power Star a power jackpot and e dey say sika e che on the 1st of May workers day no Mamin Kai will say Model automobile and air construction consult aba na waba ne dwumadi a wodi simple China used cars were tombi afi earth movers like tipper trucks, excavators, construction machine, general goods me bacho sanye me nyina wo hwehwe bi aba bi ba ko pe na mekan fo de ama wanyumiri se odi wani be kire model automobile and construction consult na afi wo maje wo so enyuma hodo mo yeni bi nso ye warehousing and afi China business visa acquisition se wo pese wonko China na wonko di wonko ye business na mum visa ne hunya ya wodin a me ba che wo kokko hunu model automobile and construction consult on be boawo na o matimi age business visa wo de ko China na ma no watimi akoho akodi wujuma da o mo de ye juma ye joada kopim fiada obra abo anopa 9 am kopim se nwumire 5 pm bebo memene da de okoto o ma 10 am any 2 pm na obetimi akoto o office wo omo otema akosomo road no so before hot oven bakery on the first floor of the NS Chemist building Mataeko ana obehunu model automobile and construction consult but modern frame on number we so nchemu aka bia omo de beso 0257 280-656 0257-280-656. Now say person send you a message or WhatsApp and also number I'll be media sending message in here 0248-428-336 0248-428-336 and now 0273-296-272 0273-296-272 now for a year model automobile and construction consult for one metimi ajo so na fe moane enhyehyɛ bia wo hia no one metimi dia so no e be say to adwumadi no so dia man wa ha dia na agbozo Dr. Agbozo ankasa waba be pie mu studio ha wono no primary ne o se be man wu ya ne be man wu enu amwo kwan ya wo mo fa so e de afutu esefata dia breyen na abere bia na apomuden atena ye nipaduam Dr. wa amen semre mana kwa ba na nenso nsem o mo wo no wo mo mfa nsom yen Dr. Agbozo na o to say
wado me huye papa if se me ba manum Agbozo nro ni bi enti be memu odene meti nyina egina so pampi na me ka say yes no man has an expiring date
okay
eno any moto no
good
na ye no this week nyina ekono all the branches no ye made ye friend no oji aware
oh okay
Emodoso.
Matigana for sure one with you.
America mom good afternoon. Now the American is Agbozo Herbal Clinic. Week we mu. Yes, or Jiaware weekends. Ain't no self free ania. Se Oshana Wawa wadi a dead jemua because of sexual issues. Muankasa munim. The enti amoko na se uyo bi a utimu ye bema oyo ba na sexual weakness and sexual problems e break you home bema sebe wo hwemi oyire sebi wa adwene ne se wonenam wachi because of unya de wompem e na bema bi unya de wompem a wanka sa nyu bi ne beka kire unim fa number na egu TV no so no 10 quick start package no e ye wo dia ya jiawade emodon so na de me ye ne se week we mu no ye nyina na ya ware for better for worse nti emma no munye order no emma mu kunu no me se ye duru no emma duru no koku aduru no anu odene na enchine nkamfo ne huntia but anu odene ye adwuma na Nyankopon ani mu nyam ka ne se wo mo ya deliver nru na mu bia bebia mu wo northern region se hwi hefa voter region bia o yisu aduru no womo frey ania womo se doctor Nyankopon hira omo gi full package esa pe dopu womo gi half a pe full every say edu ni ye adwuma nwanwa so omo emema duru no ho asem na America no o ye be ma na wontwa tawo mpemu a Agbozo Herbal Clinic frey na order ye emema duru ni bi baby a wo bia no ye be deliver the abro se o wa Accra ha no ya na pese wa Herbal Clinic ono yes o within Accra be pa chobra uni Accra na se wo outside Accra na won't be mba free Dr. Agbozo say emema dru na wo ka ho asem no me pebi baby a wo bia me de bebrewo Power TV and TV SYZ in my dance for say baby a wo bia no ye de bebrewo entimen suru so be free no wa da emema dru no emema dru no jo package ye ma packages or jiaware or donso packages this week enu na ye entine sa ye dru no wisu wi a na oyira ka kire wo say mema me moamu na so afra Agbozo Herbal no aka isa Agbozo me mamu into Agbozo Herbal Clinic o pese oba no mamu a me patu ye mema duro no ye ba yes eno na ye specialized e ba sexual problems Agbozo ya beni mu ye into age no e number o 70 80 90 na o hweme nko na se mema semnya Agbozo Herbal Clinic e adwuma me ametu e na adwuma se mema wo mema sema yi na sabi o hweme nso enigi e wose be menya e wose enigi e wose unya no awadem enigi e wose wo ma wo yiri nya no o yiri nso atumi nya Agbozo Herbal Clinic adwuma no enti adent na wo mfa mmereme se sunsumu se hwan ni nyina kra Agbozo e be ya no enti obema ni nya adwuma fra Agbozo Herbal Clinic ye branches no dey make us ye me insa ye were 3 branches wo Ghana ha baako wo Tema baako wo Nkran Kwashima na ebe ahemfie no na baako Kumase ye wo Dichem so wo Kumase outside Kumase na free Kumase branch ne se open package ni kra ye be ye de amane open package ni free doctor me ankasa nkasa me ho wa Accra ha no ma be bia wo bia from the yan say me se wo station emema dru no ho asem na America no se wo sa problem bia making erectile dysfunction premature ejaculation e hawa me ba cho emema dru no pe bia Jimmy number yi na WhatsApp na se frame 0241 75 02 82 0241 75 02 82 0241 75 02 82 for Dr. Miankasa and WhatsApp me. Oh, Freya, my nurse for nobody dinko. Memuno, Mikase be able to me a frame. And now say, yo, order no, baby, I will be a 0241 75 02 82. Oh, yeah, Bema Nasa, Mema Seminia, ye meme druna, Bozo Heba Clinic, ye will meme dread the Bemau. I'll be no more, Ubi Gina so a poetuma, Ama or ye, who say yes. A man week we mess them, Mumbre Mumma, Mema, a man more that. I say, oh, you could surprise, say, oh, my top a meme drew from a Bozo Heba Clinic. Eddie amount. Na Gina Numina for power me and Bemano. Psychologically, what this assembly on what to abren no crown. One number do upon the Bema Yedma. It will your bar, G package, maybe Famogunu. Say, me a Bozo Heba Clinic. 2-in-1, 3-in-1, 4-in-1 packages, no, me baby. Oh, yet didn't want pim. Obey manaju, a moon yet the intimate sorry, gra. Me patch quick start packages, no, on Sakebia. 3 days, 1 week. Now, sorry, now, Wejuma. And until I make catches, so, Femia, Mammy, what's up, is enough frame. Now, doubt the baby, I will be a Joe package, open food, half needed, bro. 3-1, 4-1, Nina, 0241 75 02 82. And I will come say, now, person order. A one man, I'll buy a clinic on them, so a house and yet over back packaging a bayama. 0553 41 7752 0553 41 7752. And I want 10 man in important now to be ma open say or than what tema. Tom from Rana Wangas also to an back clinic on a boy and papa. And also 0557 40 2696 0557 40 2696. Didn't I deliver the packages and they say, Obu on money quite well or enough. Even with chit doctor, you better than Saka Drunibi and Nunti see and you better deliveries. Now, baby, I'm more outside Accra or outside Kumasi or outside Temano. Now, so set me in Casam and clinical, Bacho Black clinical, or Bahos over to me about your package and also a boy and papa. And now, oh, Shamina or Coco Bupiano, and also the package you hope. Mamma Coco Bono, Sabi Mujamona, Coco Bupia Babatarion. Bepacho baby will be ano, Bepacho Kuku Drew, baby will be a Kuku Drew, come, and Manuel, Onuma, Coco Bune P, and then Coco Bua, Jauna, Mushi, na Emuya ya. Bepacho, Nina Agbuzo Hebakani. Who are outside Ghana, baby, I will be an friend Dr. Agbuzo. Maybe they be a catch say, Sabi Chin come from Neka, say, Memma, Memma drew Ghana, Pama, Memma, Agbuzo Hebakani to me. If we say a Memma, Sankasa, it is a usisi ena ya na because of hemorrhoid kuku ena how hemorrhoid uja unaya na sebi ukoko na ba betua honum enti sebi oba ho fefo te se wo be ma ho fefo ni monyam 40 se wo na afi na uja una wia afi na wodo nsako kama bi akohim aba ewa bra nyankopɔ bɔ no sɛ sɛbi wogya wo na wie wɔ sɛ no akasa kɔdo yade enye wo na waye yade ba nso a aduro ɛwɔ hɔ nom ɛno an sɛ Agbozo Herbal no bɛ wɔda yɛ kokɔ aduro de bi baabi a wo bia yɛ de bɛbra ma ho atɔ ɛna mo a prostate re ha mo no nyina no ba chɔ mo mra clinic hɔ nom so wo prostate temperature to ana mo na bra clinic hɔ I was a prostate scan. Near test him, prostate no, your prostate glands and your PSA, prostate specific antigen. Nina was here, near she dintia, unqua de Ujunson Katingiti, Ujunson, it's prostate the air how I'm about to anamon, high blood pressure air how to anamombra, high blood sugar air how to anamombra, Agbozo Herbal, Ebiana, unknown pressure and diabetes do to member Semna Segra, Pachokakuma to him. Agbozo Herbal clinic say, Yaya be Abamo, see a Bema or Bear managing so. Now only Bearman a saya de bibri, psychologically your penis no. A treat ni peduana nkasa tu yade ase wo mba ya na munim eno ta me se so ye be ma biara bomode an se wo be ma ne de omfa ni agro na de bi obaye na duru na nya hoden de no so be ankoja ukwem what you say e me ma de bebre wo mu kwesini ni mu a na se se bi omu free to wi anfa na waka Agbozo Herbal ni itu be sa na adwuma na obi free o se doctor me call me yiri ho anyi yi nso awie ya ma ba be kase no abu mu yegu na so onye duru bi num enye ne ho aduru ne du anadwo e ma mu ntie me pepa cho munye orders ne ma mu kununum Bepacho a man and orders no munya packages no munya mamukunu meme drew no for me drama mikunu quality one, a better treatment, a better restore hormones, as non testosterone, a bit boosting my immune system. So I strong. That's what come why we say yes, ukru, and about age and come. Let maybe I will be actually number on a frame. 0241. And I was happening 0241 75 0282. TMU, oh, frame me ankasa. No, that from her 0241 75 0282. Yeah, one can question man, and if you watch me out my age, man, you start at 7 o'clock a.m. upon 5 p.m. Debiara, oh, Kotema, your community 25 Savannah Junction, 0557 402696. So with me, a fretem, and a Kumasi or Sec Room, 0553 417752, 0553 417752, 0553 417752, and you Kumasi, and me pa chop oye obi a oye oba na se wonso no sebi enka firi waseba na sebi mpiri waseke kawo e ba sa be ma no ye bibia won tefi o ma no amoso matinka atiko ne ba chop fragbozo heba clinic oye oba no watinka atiko a me pa chop fragbozo heba clinic de edi twa to kra no e low sperm count mo a sebi mpiri asa low sperm count ha mo no frame uyo bebema na infertility ye kan nyina bu ma ye friend infertility but ye chichema na ye so bebema ye low sperm count ne ade but infertility problem oba ye infertile untumi enyin bema your friend is saying low sperm count how amount soon to me yire mesre wani dim on say min sadam say me pa cho afi we ye wo na to din they have to agbozo e ba clinic na to agbozo bedin enti yesra so low sperm count wa o ba ye hodom afaku be mi ensansu obra eni ewo pe o ba ye afaku be nsu eni ewo low sperm count wa sam ne kan o ba wo afa ho afa ba e ma mesia no so mra na ye nsamo yade o ye oba na say ndu we fichikum en how be bre ni niam agbozo heba clinic ye see ya ba mamu e pa cho ye no ye siesie awade ma odo so hwe so oba no say infections bibia ni hono na hoye na be ma no so se bi ni hugina no so na se mu di odo no a ya mo hu ni say so sweet and nice enu ni ye kan fo agbozo heba clinic e de amamu e memma no de me say e memma dru no hia bi wa wo hwe me no premature ejaculation why masturbation sa masibia sabi uko ba ho ana ho asane abrantie 20 years 25 to 30 years was so ba mu a wono aka say yes ohun se be mani afi odisi ene na aba mienu kura wuntumi nko me pa cho person ko mienu miensa enan na obo hu na oba no hu say yes be mani na oba na kasa hu so oba no twetwe ni hu a sa na ti oba se oni ye bibi na sa no wode na uba o ma respect pa na so ye 1 minute man a o frɛ na so wono kura wo gyine mi ye nyine man bi agbozo abai ni yes no man has an expiring date and ntimpanyimfo no nyina mo ka ho 80, 90, 100 years. Now that's what he cry. Yes, no man has an expiring date. And the baby be a ocean, maybe I know last stop here goes to her clinic. Maybe I maybe now be sorry. 85 number no na frame and now was at Mrs. Sierra. Now came say doctor, me here package DB. Me here 314 me here package, me here member package. But I know me here G or Babesia craft frame the and say me here be my group, me here be my boyfriend. Let's just me here G papa. 0241 75 0282 0241 75 0282 0241 75 0282 and Kumasi 0553 417752 Tama 0557 402696 and me here Juma yet na se hwe anti problems I am modi no fabra problem bia wo de bag bozo he bag clinic e be hwama into the black clinic on so ya wa kwashiman we are just sent to the kwashiman chiefs palace e wa akra han say akra your branch back up ya wa kwashiman I just sent the kwashiman chiefs palace e hope ne ya tema community 25 Savannah Junction no Dowenya route and Kumasi Dichem so old insurance junction e ho ne ho me pa cho o me masem no de me pa cho many a brew when the papa because a member be no a problem a sexual life a major concern it means sexual life in ya those who have back in my be and can't me say matra makwana next debi o frame ya no awoda kama na oba no so say member gukrum member enye o stage no na mum de otumi dina na juno enti ye didi bia na yakakodi na yada sane no it is same time next week no but agbozo yes no man as an expiring date. For number no na Judy na be hu di nyame nhyira so hweme na otime that's p
Dr. Agozo na oten in Kano jisabe ohawa wabobɔ so yarewa hodo a wabɔ so nyina wo bi de atumika na afi enika ne enigye emra waware mu fema obusia hi TV SYZ. We are also live on Power 97.9 FM. We are live on Facebook at Power 979 FM, TV XYZ, YouTube, XYZ Broadcasting, and the Inside Politics, Jumedi Esum Wasomidi, the NK Obrempong. Sabri Mechia, Hajia Rabiatu Yakubu, Sanfren Nana Akosia Ejako, one no a crunty hima ewo a kiapim mangwase. One sign former NDC women organizer ewo New York na sabre de wabefi waba be di kruntin hima kama chese ni dwumedi ahodo a wodi no wo mangwase ene ne mpatem no enya de keto akra nti Hajia Rabiatu Yakubu Ejako enke Obrempong awiei michia okese ye pa nyankopon cha no ye okese abuso to dwumedi ne so di ama wa ha me kai o say nsuo ba ko pa sabre de oman Ghana ha nyina obi e bon din obi a kasafa ho eye ex natural mineral water de ntina nkrofo kasafa ho eye nsuo mu da ho krogin abusua eye nsuo a nyane nu ahodo e wo se nsuo nyina no abere bia no ogina ne naso na fe wo hwe se egu nipadua ni mu a niema pa ebetimi ayede ama nipadua no obedi sa adwumadi no nti eye abusua chemfa obanu nsuo a to eye ex natural mineral water abusua obanu nsuo a mom ex natural mineral water obeye yie obeye party obeye engagement obeye event bia kai na hye nso se nipa dodo e beba ho ni nyina nsuo a wo de mom wure mfida ex natural mineral water na fe omo akoma tom yem se wa mom nsupa ana omanom hye nso se obetimi anya bi ato ewo Melcom anase minimat bia eben wo nemu bia na open dodo to free number si on bejo so no mama obi atu na so waton waje won faso ego botom 059 627 3546 059 627 3546 anase 059 627 3547 059 627 3547 X natural mineral water a natural simply natural Divine Hope Eba Center Sebra. Ono de otwea heba powder de aba. Edo adwumadi edi ni se e ma ne mema waist pain. Me ba cha usisi ya wo ya. Wo de edo atwi wanum bi enko. Me ba cha try eye otwea heba powder wate. Afi pulse, sexual weakness, low libido, stroke, ulcer, any menstrual disorder. Say yare wa hodo yi nyina se on setimi ka otwea heba powder. Na wote sachet ba kwa no na afi wudi warm water mu na wonom wobra wadidi awie abere bia obe no hwa ba pada kai na hye no so se na wadidi awie ansa na watimi anom se do no wudidi wie dia se ya no pa awie anwumire ahomache anana judesium me ba cho wobetimi anom hwa ba pada na timi akọ nipaduam akọ sasa yare wahodo a mabobo su nyina hye no so se okokofodi a Gapsin Pharmacy obenya bi ato ho afi kapeba usunyane House of Drugs ya shama boachi ansa ekipkos na boachi e ba tema ana fe pike gombela e tamale bomode na na moto na kope otwea heba powder Divine Hope Herbal Center for the Abanabi na yare wahodo amabobo si nyina no ensa se ne ntu ase kra mfem mam ubetimi afro mo number si so no majo so se wo pe bi atu na so waton wa 0591 656 557 0591 656 557 and 0550 639 037 0550 639 037 Ochia Heba Pada Osi Ejana Shewa Wankasa Obeba Busia High Power 97.9 FM Ana TV XYZ Inside Politics Jumedi Ana Yadigu so ye som mono ene ye call Natural Ventures for ho wamu anomo ye Congo ointment ana fe Sokoto Bam se no eden kran ye de ye mo makwaba no mo wa mo mfenchire mo esefata entimi enso ye if akwaba
Honorable Joso
bibi abokodi
de
okay
obo adwuma nso
sawa hu
ai me monitor
medasi ye so so mo man no
yes sir
enti Congo ointment ana de Sokoto Bam
ane
ni dwumadi ye den Ghana for wo meti
memo obi akwaba emfamra dwumadi kese eso na Congo ointment ne sei na tie se wo bie so na wo yi a ayete se miatie no e wo tu bi mu kama sei edi sei na tie nti ubie so a na umia eduru no a ewo mu no eno ne yede ye adwuma no na mesrew ye ni nkoyimu enye duru a yedi ede koyimu na manfo ehunu Congo ointment ehun niema radio so TV so ne ade an se de menua Obrempong bisa no se yede yen de yede ye ne se obi o wan kamboni bi ewo ne ho ifini nkwala abrim na wo ho wa ya adwade nya de se ko Congo ointment ebetu ase ama obi also amfifire tinu wa wontimi ntwamu ewo ne nchen say nipa wei wanom nuro ya wone mpane wakohye mfidie mu still sentene da ho wone ho e Congo ointment ene betimi atu san carboni wei asede afiri ho ama obi wa ya wonu tuntum oso kokko de ya mefe ana me pese me kala no ani da ho kakra obi ansi ho kwan de obehuna na so akoto nku bia eniema wonom de ye na no odini ntino na amano nnerie ewo nanim ebi wa bonse na basa so sei no ehonom kala no asesa enti awia na ahye no a obehunu no obi kwampo de sekan ena ewurawura so osusu se tuntum ni betimi afiri ho mini aba ma oyesa wo ha wo woni beba ho so na wo skin no ankasa no wasai skin no damage no enya akose enti mesrew so wo saa nnerie bi na wo saa nansu obeyi bi ewo anima medumire bi kra wo ba na nkwada edwane a mese ham ne de enya akose awie eba ne sa Congo ointment eno ne yedi tu ase wo de ba bia saa nansu oben ne wo no wudwade wi a me honwo nafa Congo ointment utibi na de fa wonsam te se nku a wo sra no a sa hanom ne wa wo de fa bi sra honom a na fa sra wanim nyina nso ka ho bonse etu nwewie no na nso oben na se ade firi honom no bonse na ma wanim nso enya nice color Oba na se bi akoda no opese wonya smooth color eye Congo ointment ano nya de mroso nkase senti bi ewonti akoda no wo de sra no a e bi obanwanti ana bibi etesa eye natural inventors ene yakofa aduro nwoswe ede aba boa amanfo wonum a wonwa yusu bi da no edi ho adanse stretch marks ehunu no na edwane abaya kama sebe mpreduasa so yi ne boso kire wo a wanwa abetiatem apapa ite sade sebe mpreduasa wo de fish atu jaso ana wo de menka atu gemwo na apapa no stretch marks say anybody ebi wanye nku a wo de asrentia edumre bi nso obi ho a owuwi a stretch marks bebre ba ne ho wono mo tam na de ne ade mema no behwe na betia no ekosebe ne moto mu hai no na ho nyina papai edra ye di tu ase de sra ema efiri ho ani Congo ointment baby eton no bia benya bi ewo ho no drugstore pharmacy shop ne chemical shop bia ene baby o mo ton ointment bia no ubenya natural inventors ye dry ye friend Congo ointment bi ho na so pedudu nso atu afre number is say ya 0249 01 7101 tie number na national 0249 01 7101 and after 020 461 6161 0204 61 6161 natural inventors what down so man your numbers mienu eno it is bia wo ya bema apropos how o socks to one mo na krama befa obi also asa me won pe socks show enti shoe ni ya na raw enso raw shoe no to dem a aduane o yira ya ma akura no wo yire beka so ni bio sanse center dia ba dem ho no obi abedwane afiri ho etu de mfifira ta okura mpo amanfo yi wo shoe officer wo mo hye slip on nya wo mo ne na nam ho no wontimi nyi shoe no ento obi apropro how wo nantam nyina paapai mfifira te wanya kura adura wo hia any Congo ointment de ya ne se wo pese onya smooth feet wo nase eye kama na ya moton te sa akoda afoforo to ho a wo ba be hye shoe no na wo be hye socks no no na wadwade awie no ehu wo na no ho awo no tibi fa ye wo nsem na fa sresra wo na ho kama asa no wa hye socks no wa hye shoe no won so a won peso se semie no wo de fa bi srasra na sa propro no ameka ho asem ni bia yew ama awro shoot ana krama de kode a wo dwade wi ama onantem honom enwo ewo a ti kongo ointment bi ne fa srasra ho me so ya ne sa to aso ba bosome a bo se kuro no nyina ni bekata wo nantem wo ba ye fine na ma wo 9 cent wo hwehwu na wura obi abetenka ye Fred ready Congo ointment ema no sumuntie obi on ma beka sa na ready e ma nko ade na ama no sumun die bia ene se wo ba white candidiasis ayawo ya chesa wo de ane de sebe mpreduasa na na ba fia wontime nya dwuma ye ne agunu hire ne ade wo kompese wo beba biem mesro wansu betimi de asiesie wo so wo ba edro ne din de Congo ointment wo de odwade wi a anopa wo yinsu bia enumena nso koda afa bi fa ho bonse ebetu nkabone no ene ha obi ase ade afiri wama wo mane ka de ato anim se so akoyi utiri nso a bonse bia ba bia blade no afa ye bia no ko achi ha bonse ensa bia guo no mabaya bia na minim wo se nana mede okobo wo sako da iba na sansa gugugu ti no ho a enya de se meben wo enam so Congo ointment won't any problem baby you su blade na razor bia no we wie ya na de nsuo hie bi fifa ho a you su Congo ointment eman san bi engu obu a ensani na gu ne honamani ama ne honani ma ye wuri kire aye tantantan enti awia ba wo so wom no kura no bonsa no wa hye so ta akekere no sanso wo yi ne honamani a obi abedwane wo sa nipa no hia Congo ointment me say aton drugstore pharmacy shop ne chemical shop baby aton ointment bi abenya bi ato ho natural ventures ene ye dia ba ye wodan so man entu padodo atu a fra number is here 0249 017101 0249 017101 and 0204 61 another 61 mesakita Sokoto Bar no me maso say ya na wonu me pamade nyina ebonsiri hehe esansa no kwasam ene se eno so ye tubes a te sa de Congo ointment no etie no se na no so etie eyemiate kama etubie so na wuyi a de aya ne se obi wonu ma ne sisi yade ya nya de se ekro ya media adwuma ne ade wo betena se sa afia nopa wa re a wo so de kwa akodidia na ayi wasenkese eti Congo ointment eno ane ede srasra ya eboa yen wakotena dwa so makola ne ade akyerekere fuei ahyenkafo no omo bre watena sesa wontimi nsode nyehwe sanso onim so obekọ beba no wa re a no obi abefena de bi edekọ ebinom so dwene se honam ya na oso onum nuro bie na eboa ma na honam ya no anobrase wa hwe yi a ehwemu abekyere se enu bia ye nonom ma eboroso no etimi eboa enya nsunsuanso ewo kidney no eso itodu otese ne kon ya ne ya so ma me nkonu madurobi na basa wo maso na enye yi osmenum madurobi na ba kon ya ne ya wapaga ade bi nkoda brem ama ne nsa na yese hwan entisa de me ya me de se wontimi nya ne de sa eba ne sa de wohia eni Sokoto Bar baby a wote ya obia no fa bi srasra ho ebia wakọ adwuma ba wabre honam nyina ya wo ya mesrew Sokoto Bar udwade wie na okoda se ukuno sa wo yire sa wo mawo mo mfa bi nsrasra wo nipaduanum nyina ehuni nyina mawo ebebo adwuma kọ nipaduanum ayi ya wo nyina firi hwa mawo mesrew se emfa nka wanu ye ni nkoyemu no kwasam ni so obi oda sode anopa home kro home enye ni hwiri nyina asisi eba ne sa ti Sokoto Bar mi bi na fatu nsuohiem na twetweko nipadua no emu twetweko tirimu saa ebe ma ohwini mu ada ho ya wayade bia fa na sciatica pain na hadwene etubo nsa usisia eba woto ase ho no na etetew ntu na nte enye ye ukoto dwa nyina ya uya sasabro na etetewo eye Sokoto Bar ye de sra ema honam yawo asetu mese ba bia to no bia drugstore pharmacy shop ne chemical shop biada ubenya bi ato ho no mo obi wadumre bia ni mutimi ya ne ya wo home se wo bia ni mu se ya wontimi eye Sokoto Bar ene be masa pin ni nyina ko natural ventures ene ye de aba Freye sesi anadudu obi a wo hwehwe no yemfa emero ba bia wo bia Ghana amfa na nyina da 0249 01 7101 0249 017101 and 0204 61 another 61 0204 61 erade nyankopon onhyira ina medam wase
ventures bomwadi tumika kope eye Congo bam ni Sokoto bam fatwitwi wonam yawo be bia pesi di wabro eye papa ha TV SYZ and afi power 97.9 FM inside politics jumedi sini abusia ebetwa ye ho aba na ye ba ene ye ne kojo ye bo a ono ye former youth organizer de NPRA amanyoko no e wa ye so West Wogon and afi Charles McCarthy or ye editor at the Hawk newspaper ye ba penifo yi etnase na enkomo aka ensem waka ye de nyina ba veso mo twan ye ba isia.
Hi. Now let me tell you about Safari Valley Eco Resort, the first of its kind in West Africa. Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary.
We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park.
So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting.
We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife and how to interact with them.
They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have here.
Visit Safari Valley Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
Stay back and stay safe. The National Petroleum Authority is cautioning the public to desist from scooping or fetching fuel from overturned fuel tankers at accident scenes. Again, do not get closer to the scene in an attempt to take videos or pictures. Inhaling the petroleum product is detrimental to your health. Worst of all, petroleum products are volatile and highly flammable, and a small spark can trigger a catastrophic explosion, causing deaths and loss of properties. Don't let a moment of desperation lead to a lifetime of regret. If you see an overturned tanker, stay back and stay safe. Call trained professionals such as the Ghana Fire Service or Ghana Police personnel to handle the scene, or reach the National Petroleum Authority's contact center on 0302 550 380. Your life is worth more than a gallon of fuel. This Save a Life campaign is from the National Petroleum Authority, NPRA.
Na ede na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu emunumuni.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also yare ya titi bi ben fie pi nanso ne yam nyo no da. Se me chiro no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se water ulcer tamfo hexa capsules any hexa mixture yanum bom kotia ulcer no bia ma no anom. Anka ne ho ato no dadaada. Ulcer dro de eno ne hexa capsules any hexa mixture.
Akom ni nchiremu.
Ulcer yekura eto yefunu ene ensunumu. Etuma wo yefunu ekeka wa. Wogye wo ho a enyi. Ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie. So how eye ulcer de a compare hexa capsules any hexa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto.
Pedudu etu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 020-3822-855 apefo abatan a woma won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfie dumie no enka ho Haxa capsules ene ne mixture
Ulcer tamfo edie age edwadie nkrato yi atom.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Obrempong eye adwumada. Eboa eyam aduane. Eboa eyi nsa free ni peduanim. Na eboa woni pedua ma etena ho yi. Nanso, woni se niema a yedi na yenom. Timi ma brebo ye adwumaden sen pote.
Mehunda. Me brebo ye adwuma pa. Ebia sese mitumi ye bibi boa me brebo.
Ani, and winter what the left it from the Moses Clinic we have our center about herbal food supplement. We see pa the brebo ama e ye adwuma yi.
Na, ye adwuma.
Fatopa ye no yenu, anopa ni enumre. Na eboa ma brebo ye adwuma yi. Sene be ya, e betimi anyam aduane a wodi, e siesie ni peduane mo e yi mo finsi.
Eno na me brebo kia pa.
Ubenya Left Kid or pharmacy, herbal shops, ni supermarkets are ebeo. Sa wo pedudo so to a 0244 068447. Left Kid, wa wo brebo, wa wo ni pedua. Edro yi enye ma apemfo, e ma ema omomanfo, ne mmofo a wonya mfie dumie. FDA agi dwedie krato yi atum.
I'm Simon Wakwaba Biodiba TVXYZ and a power 97.9 FM inside politics Jumedi Suni Kwapem 6 p.m. Beboka National Song. Say ye ne woni edi say Jumedi Abomo ti uko Facebook or your platforms no at power 979 FM and at TVXYZ. Now if you watch Brashe Jumedi bi adwinkyire bi beba otim fato ase wo bra Jumedi eguso ekoso wo merepem ye begebre ne akenkan edi ama uko piem o YouTube e hoso yo XYZ Broadcasting na waje brashe dwumadi bi medi de enka Obrempong Nyankopon enhyira wa mempene da ye to dwumadi ne so de ama wa ha medi Moses Samenka so the left kid in adwuma ne sen ba kope tiemiye say ye na ye ma ye liver ye adwuma bro so wo bra ye de awi a ye ni mira ye de tena se atwen ne ada abribia na wose ye nya aduro ebetimi abo liver na chidom na hoode ye se na fata ne nsatimi ede aka eno chi na medi Moses ade left kid aba e 100% herbal supplement aba na adwuma ne se Oliver no obebo na chidom na se de woman no stress me ye adwuma no abribia no agina Oliver na chi na hoode ye se na fata de ama no na watimi ayam nuane wo yam ayi ne anya pie na de ye nso atena ni paduanum na ede ahoode ye se fata ede ama no ti medi Moses se enei se wutie adwumadi yi bia bomodin na onsantimi kan left kid ni bi na entimi enko embo Oliver na chidom na abribia ahoode ye se na fata no emfema no ubetimi anya bi o pharmacy shop any herbal shop will be a ben war, but so open do to the for a number we made Moses for Bejo so
na wama ma obi atu na nso waton 0244 068 447 0244 068 447 bomaden se obebo liver ho banye na ankawo anto demo Safari Valley Eco Resort ye baby e ho efe yie pa ope baby age wa home waje leave kakra wa adwumam wo holidays bi na vacation bi aka wo pe baby wo man mu a obetimi ajojo ho se wo nko a se wo ne abusuane se wo ne wo yere me pa chawo Safari Valley Eco Resort na make am for the amount they have a serene environment a okodru wa se the omabomodin ye create male lakes o create zoo with harmless animals a obetimi kra nantimu FDB just say be there alone no something different and special. I was so be a me experience be was Safari Valley Eco Resort. So person we you person we wedding, no person we party. So person we did you media be a institution be person on your conference or more big conference hall. Any space one more day man dwumadie bi a person we din any part do mra bi na nye classic no on betim dia asomo Safari Valley Eco Resort but more than a friend number yi one more bejo so one more kwapema mu edukroma kwapem ene ukugwa kwapem entem down wa anomo eho efe yi pa akọ na kwakohwe ho na obefre me na wadamase number betimi afre na woni omedin komo na mede todwa but more than afa na afi frɛ wom 0596 914 0596 914 394 na fe woni Safari Valley Eco Resort for akasa and I'll bet me visit your website no www.safarivalleyresort.com www.safarivalleyresort.com na fe wo matimi age so na nchiremu aka sefata bia no mo de asomo tumirika Nako Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. See ya me na what they can say. Na yarewa hodo bi ti say hepatitis B, A, B, C, D, E, and E nyina no. Abusia wo mote ne tekura wo hu bio. Fatty liver, sciatica, prostate, broken bones, ulcer, swollen neck and a fibroid. Sa yarewa hodo ya mabobo so akire wo die. Se wo die wo mu a no matter how many hospitals are what they yare achi, no matter baby a what they akwa wo nya no mu aye. Tumika my Power Specialist Herbal Hospital and your last stop. Now be frame yaka so Obrempong me dase. So what chire me se me fa me yare enkwa na manya no aduro. Sha so kopiem wo Kumasi a omo branch no e wo Feyase Lake Busontwe kwan no so opposite Josbro filling station. Ubehu Power Specialist Herbal Hospital ho ubedu nkran ha de a branch no kwa Benyapo kwase ACP Road no so na kopiem otakra de a omo Anaji Estate adjacent Anaji MA Primary School. For numbers in Omonjo Sunenchi Mwakabia and Woman Fenson 0244 544422 0244 544422 and a 0200 383831 0200 383831. Ebia na wo de WhatsApp ana person oni omunin kita ho. Eno nso akonya da ho ma ho. Fa number we 0345797878 0345 797878 na fe watimi ne Power Specialist Herbal Hospital for the nkita ho na wo yare bia o gene say krankra to so no wabo modern na wa ye free ho we say to media no so the amount sabe the Charles McCarthy editor the Mother Hawk newspaper tena se sanso na kojo yebo a ono and ye former youth organizer de ma NPRA amanyoko no e wa ye so West wo go no ma me mfa sa akonye yi so na enawie me mpanifo a ehwe me nya de keto a asofo ne mpanifo akese na pani ba ko a me pese me nchia no pa Mr. Kofi Asante odefo nyankopon hia no nka ho sabe wo hwe me Mr. Asante nyame hia onipa bia wo nyame wa abrabo yi mu evise nyankopon wo mfi suro ma me boa wo nti se wunya wo bi a wote ase na wo hawo ye ne hawo na abribia no se wudwane toa no a unisio no timi pepa ma wo a unyame ne no wasase so and Mr. Kofi Asante wo ye NDC penifoni bi pa a ne dwumadi a wodi edema party ne nya de keto akra nyankopon hia na onka ho se abribia no enke Obrempong tumi kana me ba na ase a menu okra na minisio apepa se de Charles McCarthy hwemanim okay we say you to dwumadi no so a ma me man penifo ya kwa ba na kojo me joso se wo nyame nyame me won penifo bi omo ye nyame wa no de ya obia de ba metiase pa washia so what you say washia oh yes we are the chance taka some America de bia no washia yes washia yes
What for the nyame?
Because I'm a sign kakra say Europe I call last 2 months papa.
On one farm oh darling. What for idio ye?
Mr. Kofi Asante ya hope ncha.
You look up what do international no do local. International be local.
You best nyame.
We sing am say be chia bo afo.
Shira amano na won kan nkwa ho no nya na kese. Aba bia wo yifi bia no onya ho mo ho.
Amen.
Odi uko no fa camera for no nka.
Over camera.
Ukwa no mu twa. Enye ukwa na jodi muko.
But next time be you.
Oyeye mo a no wa bie mu ama camera for na be ka. Me can make up for neja. So would apologize no that's a mini my baby. Chatting for that.
Yes.
But studio Feba.
So
Feba.
I come ba.
Abam papa ba. Changes ba.
Oh,
changes ba.
Oh, nice.
Changes ba kaka. As a camera so no na so. The portable ones ba. This is somewhere be come.
The next time I said you
go bedroom production and Kevin Wato no.
Mr. Kevin Asante, producer, and my inside politics. Maybe I will be in yes. The just be able to there. So far.
Oh,
the name is Far
yeah, that's the number be number na. Yeah, so be any.
And since I be a gentleman.
Oh, share me my babu one. As if we share was it turn out there. We share me life for me woman.
Oh, okay.
Okada ni we na ne that's but I say obian to me right. I say apart from say a bit to me call the net say me sorry meet me ura baby am person me ura bia but some time ago unti me
okay
yeah mfre umpo you will get crash you so I say okay. We in the fuel need the fast or more driving jet to must petrol prices and number form dollar watching this one na ema ku yakaba ku mienu bi I say ba ku mienu bi oh
yes
ba ku mienu bi
e was somebody to twin
ya no pe nipa mienu miensa nine bi na titi aban we abrabo aban with the whole government nipa miensa nine pe
one more pen na titi
aban we abrabo obe bi radio anopa ewia enumre omo a me 14-16 months in the NDC by
yes
3-4 ministries spend no problem omun kwan dey asem ba ban we obeda sorry emfi ha
ministries ben
and omo
one person
I 4x4 really we corner brano dey ama we
ministries ben ana den wo how no mo dey ma ba
interior 1 attorney general 2 Ugemani
mitio
modern
communication
wait
and then akalason Kofi Amabo Kalamsi Amabo
Kalamsi oguso wo
okode so da fama wu aso kudokwa Daniel Jibo
Mayanka
Womati blue water guard
omo guard dey Ukraine ebe
Sankrofo
listen so you can say
some was system
Kolembele ko ba bi ofi ko he ensuo no tete any ti kala mpo difference zone minya member me nko wetima say
we no one critical ma ba just anka ban we smooth edam na emuaya din ene omo manage ntokwa mienu Russia Ukraine bako
yes
say ngu ye and that's so Russia for that so two bomb go Ukraine
yes
yes kwano no we mpe wo ho no na enim say na NPP before ka
Russia Ukraine
we yere kwa wo so na ma na efi santo kwa we NPP abreso
we dey kwa wo so
na wa ma Russia na aman wo ho enne NDC by na yenti Russia Ukraine to kwa and US Israel Iran they buy and no crown before so aban ti petrol so 1 city me boa
yes
it almost D level with their own and also that be would me 2 cities what bisa 1 ya 2
but 2
yes omu ye we nyina but obeda sorry no na se enya amanfo aketua na interior for akopa ba
okay I say
recruitment no mu dia AI na de diaba krum enya no a galamse no nemo so crazy we brother
enya data
Ghana adu amani mu kona na attorney general for the agoba ora ye na omudi awo chale
okay
simple phone tia manfo
okay very well
manfo bitimi so no tia mo eye be mo ya do no is enough is enough
okay.
Stop there na mundri party no ho ni kanko very soon election wa ni mu we are na manfo be boabo ano a be campaign ati aban
okay
me boa
okay.
we no more mistakes in ketenketi we e no me boabo ano no mu dia be message ati aban ye tia mu amontia mo ya de na sif say dia mam work campaign amam fa aduma no say bia work campaign no mo ye ntina ye ne dia no open no die let somebody tell say who's do ya kana wo ye say sir ka wo na wo control ba
yeah yeah
who the says na quote ba work campaign there una di kan ye na maybe afa ministry say work campaign
no we jama
yeah
the here say
sana we no afa ministry no
wow
as mu ye tua ma bant na yo mo dia no what is it let somebody tell this people no ye to me ni di amount
okay
you are working for me I'm not working for you
okay
no mun strengthening o
mati koyo
minya
bibia bokode ni tie o
nyankopon adaroma me ho ye pa ye ho ye
very well
ye ho ye
isi amana ache
isi also ache so wotuma shia
so ne wajeje
wo ane de bia beka abani so wotuma de bia dia ne compare
yes
dia ne your history department or sense be archives bit akoko bia na hwehwem what was it did you compare the previous one
the improvements have been
what you call freedom of BBA
okay
and the amotomo honum at least now we just on sabeka when sanka impa we share what we say beba e bedru ho what was it bankrophobia de na won say nya de bedru ho da
emma
da bi na wunya what was it ba me system we dey ko so enye kra de system ye enu one say no me ane ka no say nipa na to aba no
yes
aba nipa na to ye nipa no gina eni no ba ko me ni ensa so mo to aba no omo mo to wie no eniema kakra so mo saka esa aba ni timi trans no to niema na form for ni saka mo de what was there me fa ko nye so mo cha golden boy of Ghana politics so me ba kra meka
yeah
Sami Jamfi, golden boy Ghana politics. Without one no politics the Ghana ni ubi. What was it?
Hey, Sam.
Oh, na Sami Jamfi finua. NDC no so 50% at form.
Okay.
Aka 50 no more market chama mo manage the akano. What was it? Your ministers were different, but then they are brand any maso way. Any party man they will cram 24 hours. How the tear bia na brand we better try to tune ye. We better share golden boy. And obe pamanipa. Want ya se odi ni peti mi kasa te se obi no fa de mini ane ka no chesa wo chia na busu asem kwambom wo mu so ye nipa ba brand yet bi kan nipa nyina aguo nipa be ta ene Friday se na o hia mu dia glass bi twebo party office wonu wakoma kura betu chese mi hospital nipa ko che Sami Jamfi ai mama ke ni se ni Sami Jamfi o
asa
mama ke Sami Jamfi ke asa edi na se change ni keke wonu kura Sami ke asa wonu kura the whole MPP full soldiers ni na wonu timi tutu all tutu no tutu no ekwa kosi form obi asa kanade timi tuwa ni sha brand we do kura party ma na mo busa busa wi ase obi anya position nipa betu me jomo ni mo ye opposition na me e brenu na bi ni na pre challenge kunto ko bi ni ade ye ba pa wo nya bi manya bi obi anya bi afadie ma fa Friday also for another more days this in goes Monday to Monday also for baako obi an fa bi ni ehwe say the kenken kwa Crawford Johnny, what Johnny, so Crapon can see Johnny, we are bare my face. What's a small party for you? Also, a party. What's for Thursday? We pass Saturday, then you come back Sunday. What's a Sunday credit for the bar? There for the Monday, Beba. I don't know for me. We are my move for me. Golden Boy Creme on Friday today. If it's an opera and I joke, will be ultimate. It is our brown tail way. And this election on the Queen. Let my catch your play, get playing for. Will be a proposition. Be some Jessica Kojoya Bois. I was an greater Accra. I organize a Kojo dia far. Wabe trade the other from team. Or president the camp of Bois and make it some make us a simasi Chasmakati. A greater Accra chairman. There are some of the bread do a party. I'll tell you, party news. Yes. Could do underestimate? I don't know. Ayarisana or San Ministers of Kodia Yarisa. Thank you. MPC Kodia Yarisa. See you today. Muja Yarisa, see you. Echo siwo kosala exactly kaya aza nyese bi eye wakuma ya ni do pso bi ade ebi wo na menya ne eni enkofobi ba bi obi matono e hompo obi che ba bia golden boy wono as golden boy chasa juma wo ye na ehu ne ebroso agrin jazezo wudu wono de ma de fe na kama ne say ndc full soldiers nemu then people full soldiers nemu woman nyina be no hamwa and Friday ko party office wo bebre won so salamu do mu fa kire na eba mo so be shomu nyina jo meti obi asem me da ase enti sami dia siwo wa minister ko siwo se omo ye abemu etini nkomodi oho no ebi ye chisel okay. President say be a POP omo nsemo yeah and ankasi wo be kosi o okay so umi aja appointment ntitna wo na obi am na obi zumba we me da say Sami Jamfi Esquire see we the Ghana good board nyankopon hirawo ne wo ye no e ya se de obe na nipa beka ho asemo enti de Sami Jamfi Esquire penny power that good board ano niema wo ye no ene ana esi ha wo mo e praise nyankopon hira na won fa sa ahode ne ndomo da bia sebe na omo a wo mo di wo mo sun wo mo house beba no abre bia no obetimi aso ano edi amon se de samra bi o mo se amanfo resign enko position the same mistake resign so ko position the demonstration to be done party NDC muro na yempo demonstration do kuni so no wo resign de mo mpene ma na resign ewo ha yesi e ko opposition ni abon obia so no ma o ma mpene jo ma ma wie no ko fia obia no betima di president wa change no position of this we ma ni nyai yesi e ko opposition ndie me da wase ye nto ha nko mo so why Charles me sha chef you ho many of us say 2 weeks or say 1 month ni oko Ghana portal publican AI system di aba sabi eno na hwe na one more edeniama edi fi abrochi ba no price what said factor say wutia na so freight forwarders a mo ye djuma Ghana portal say prices are AI ni generate the mom no ano den dodo ti sabi nya de a wo mo mani ebe ya nka ban no enyi film na nko mo nko old system no nanso okoji ayi so omo so mo ka bibi foforo say AI metimi am monitor ma correct figures the amane ma e dey ba no you know say within 2 weeks say timi generate be 1.2 billion Ghana cedis e dey ama wo man no anka bi e betimi take be 1 month ansa no matimi dey nya seska no that means say AI betimi abo ama ban timi generate revenue more or Ghana port or send me yakosi then I will can their family Obrempong I mean now I say I mean chat for na refo AI betimi ayeduma na ye obi ade o say e was any plans that be nyamutre AI aba no timi ehu sika na nipa hu ye mpama amanfo no mo nkotena fe na AI nya adwuma no neza anete samum na ho gele say o da be si o magye AI na tum ana yes and you omo ho dada no omo da so o ye dey o say AI ni adwuma now wo ye na
na wuntimi nya na yedi AI aba no AI ye dwuma na abanye ni agese edi skeba mwa c'est 3 million cedis a day was a day ni pano da so ho yede. What is he doing there? Because AI aba
say nya bibia na AI bitimi aye
sa muji tu musibi AI ntimi nya bibia AI ntimi differentiate between used goods, substandard goods, any original goods. And yes, AI na manufacture product. AI is store owner. AI or a factory. Nipa na wakoto na adeni the invoice abro. Se factory na me call ya na me ko negotiate and say no mudi ama me ni AI so nyintu.
But according to our buyers, so see, if you under declare omoniema omode bano price near $10.
See, there's a different $5. Oh yeah, they who say $5. On a or ton man or stone be. Obrempong many will say, say ukoton near man near door somewhere, your mouth discount.
Okay.
AI have a mouth discount. Will the AI discover the discount? Uko China, upa young min ko China, young ko China, young kase, me kase me Obrempong, because uwo picture. Me the Obrempong picture ko China me mudia mame.
Okay.
What I say?
Okay.
Does it mean we Obrempong? That's how it is. And people kwa and yamano ko China factory to factory can go and negotiate. Sans you we ebi a 22 cities. Ubenya factory, you're willing to do it for you at 1 city.
Yeah.
What happens to that?
It depends quantity.
And your market near untimi nya fixed price. And yama ye difi America. No price and this is UK there.
Yes.
UK nema and this is China and this is Turkey. And this is Dubai and this is Nigeria. Yes, I net. But then you know ya tadi. Inti ma shema tadi na we show we no. Eba ni nyina ye ntade. E na say because ni nyina ye ntade no the same price. Is that what it is? Yen kanu kwenche yen. Aye no kwese aban ton koko. Aban the revenue we and ebe boom mine. No dia hwe yen nyina so. Na so ye pepepe.
Yes.
Ye hiaska no kre. Ba yem fa kwan pa so pesika no. We are abai. Say anka GRA for any minister of finance for edi obuo e ma freight forwarders any gooder for eno mu share ye eno mu yes meaningful stakeholder engagement anka we NCO so nim sa
yes but almost say at the finance minister Dr. Kasela to force e kan wa say mo parliament
na see gooder for ni parliament
okay
gooder representative of parliament I freight forwarders or more rep for parliament. They don't have. And to their co-parliament, when you have clearance, when you approval, so engage the people or more directly involved. The good people. When you do PowerPoint presentation. Now what your munya or input our baye. Nanka we bibia emahu challenges be man yes no we will implement the policy or musha say complaining before muko share mo enra so when you say be sure more than one sure before the implementation ada na mo buni pasa sa hand tiny akesi say when na ye ka we MPP abezo say no you don't do things like that who be ya there engage the people. Policy implementation be the policy for fair bar. You meet the people and discuss with them. You tell them say A B C D T I perceive ye say my dream trade is no mudo my dream trouble mo na tu kwa mo na ko kra ne mane di ba mo amotu en mo nkobi mo de nso mo di ba na mo agi huska ama ban I say ada na wo nya ne be boa nipa so be na nipa ho be chine because ye pesika ma mining tino nipa na kofa na de na machine tin kan high generative figures machine will produce na Ghana hankasa ye produce nyama do we produce ma mu use phones papa Samsung we so mu ye bifra no wa omo ye ni refra ni na tifu enti wo di banana ye Samsung na ye refra
okay
will the AI detect on to mean dictate this hard we no say Samsung no dia ma anopa kwa na me ko this mo am drive cars akese and Dodge Ram e so to me identify Dodge no Ram no de ohunu so odwan entinu na chin is mean me my price for the Ram
as in see bebre or what so
that is the point now dispute to grab challenge but usually nanka odi name and who do receipt in invoice ba no more problem with data but bia mo go share koyi aka ho asem and no mu da beto kanda entinu kotema na dispute ba o invoice na over kanda who does that ana mudi ne marketing kitibidi abanwi do things differently. The reset agenda, and say, oh, reset here, you reset and reset completely. Do things like human beings, not like AI. As NDC, for the very the affinity for AI in the level no. AI they are some by no cry and can ye. Mutaka AI we ye. Muba. Now we are going for AI with our port AI. Abraham share your NDC banner but share your clear set tema any Togo mo be hwe kan be fa so a ohun ai eneman be ye pepepe se ne be ya end discourage amanfo so mo di o mo na ma be fa Togo enu ni ene because sport why your mantino mo sa se enu bi si first no kwa na ho ye empty unya neman bu no wafa
oh sabum
oh I don't be quite 2 years on me na port empty na man for the name fi Togo
that's around 2023 2024
man for the name fi Togo ni Nigeria na neba
no mo fem fa
Ghana port e be kokosi Togo ko Nigeria no ma kosisa go cargo muri aba abi you know that's what they were doing Ghana no mo ya no and the mabana edwane koswa finding nice ways of curing sa aina on leakages in as for no but AI idea but yes a bit much but there are still question marks in a year cano so would you use a near bar will AI be able to determine so where you use where you new obehuana I say and any challenges or you can see AI and just a BBI AI they say now can a garbage in garbage out you need to queue
okay kojo
no
now this so
yeah but that's so we do no me na kan do na me the be am catch this for say eso mutu say so check MPP NDC here maybe a twem the NDC for there bobo for ni na wono mo abrefo hia for ni na do na wono mo NDC for so yes am obrohu for ni na wono mo it dey be how be na consider on crofo it the campaign na ye no Obrempong campaign in such a way say asem be kan nipa wo from obia beti no ho say asem si ba dia anye bia mo so so kram wan si dimpa metuma kokofa bibia na metuma to bibi
okay
entino port me kan ya wani dubari mpo no na ke ye mpa ka say ba be duty free metuma say because the compare mo pani ya to so ne kan yo no frag bro no kan so be make sure say any to good dey ni almost be the same thing we na kan no go focus on it to because me no ka say we say we fi circle no ko teshi tribro ni ade ne chale ka se ko hono so man to tunu ni ya ka be be hono mu a we fi Medina na ko boju trotro na etwam kran pa hu fa man put to atare so those places ni na say nye entutu e bon ya ni ade ka be be system an can say you because duty nkwaya adiswade but obi wona o car price the type of car we prepare no your price na Obrempong no be to ba kwa na bi no ana nyenza but duty ni keke no enu ku a different into be to be nya ba ku be maintain ni san wo fu to be ana to upanta na unika na tra what must say entini ya kasa ya kan dia campaign no enyi hu ni mo e port no yes wo mu fa AI se mu na chase kanu wo mu fa ntum check akra ni wu ko be consider niema ya be tutu niema wonu say this buy no and date be call from pa even Toyota Corolla 2018 NPP was no na 250 260
yeah
what am I say
yes
what my 2.6 billion
okay
no and this buy no e reduce ya about 180 170 it about 150 140 true because duty but if she for say Emma those cars na do go for so use pa normal cars na duty ba form rafo ni ada no akufa do tisu ntumi ponyi but omampani ba ni 1 year ni mu changes ni ba ya ma obi u dey na rafo na Ghana duty ni afro and na mo sama duty na say times 2 biem yom am koko for ba India the equal fast man habo no esuba ebeda ni football park ya yasa fele no wo sa be na mtibiem adentia leakage one ekwa be na refer so leakage ye be sino uko press square me need to electrical technical we to cables in ade Nigeria for no senior say my foreigners in the enton ade shops na ya mom oni to mo yire mo no girlfriend ngo mo dia ye ti ya no me to de dem say we Nigeria for ni dia woni ye nyina be ko fa example de me ye bi anazan cable metal ana tropical cable omi na yin omi organa ana take cable boss ani ade obe ko fa dia ba omi na ko fa the same place obe ba no obe ko no difference bi 10 series ana 15 series na na ni no Nigeria and India what siso wo pade ki tuwa bi enti wo se nyina ya Russia obe to sa no wo fa de ba na Ghana ni etene die hu the same thing here no ada na pay hu fa AI dia ba ni mu dendendi asiasa dia hu ode ko to port so taxes na ye fi other places no ye move ko eninia woni so to petrol mu a bibia akoso the same thing and ko fona mu de niam ba na woni am port no woni anu adia no woni ana wons be de mia wo foma ntia de na so ko mia man be mia timamu phone foma woni tsa ba na tie no em ye move tsa de tie mampani yes so na pamfo woni me che beto to niam ma niam tima ahihye yie
e bia na sa leakage si a wo kan wan aban no fa akwanyansa hodo bebre so ase obe resolve sa leakage si se be na nka sika se na fata se eniema e fa port e be kwa aban ho no nya bi de ebo man no waye e bia e mfa nti sa be de ye mfa AI no emfe ni sa adwumadie ni ye hwe kwan ye be fa so de aboa and of course medical catch say GRA for about say within 2 weeks no the publican AI system and one report na timi generate 1.2 billion
one mo scan on pa buy Obrempong okay one mo credit mu a uko register company e o GRA na wunya adwuma kwa every month yeso kotua we say mo sabe yado e nsefo na fon
unya register
you company ni wie na mo si bia obetua bia 3000 when you do unya obetua ko pim se be say Sadi we samra we amra papa. And Sani ma bi say no AI ne ba you know say AI na ba but amount to na yegege no utie ye ka na one cedia AI na ba system no the same thing about price the same thing obi anyhow but no be system na de na one cedin what the cost 3 cedis na ko ya na say buy and then me worried no so we use a different method na prices na normal price good but with the different method abana price na example what was I say no crane the other can ya can crane fit it is a can crane now the name of support you sell company and only as finance and the chance can remote way your contractors be so muy there no ma corner say be challenges be on na say me ban me people be you say way finance ministry e o ka okudi da be na me corner me say ama ba what that what be da yet crow we mu na your Greek ministry or cocoa board ya kwesi finance say and this year kwesho yet crow we mu ye ba yakot palm plantation ko company ba be enwuni ade ye betima ye enwuna sika wo mu ntinu ye se enu ye kwese finance say ba ya finance ade ye so de bia be mu sika be bia ne de kwese finance ye ne de kwesho that's what
there is a reset so even now compared to the previous administration under Nana Kwakufade Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia they had about 123 ministers. Now one market ministries in bebre abum
I don't know for be adwuma ko bi ase
me ode meba ama sabe you know ministries na be yekuma bi woman be bebre abubu but ode me cannot say enti na bi ampanifo hyehyɛ and woman who is okay see the way ko saha ebeboa the way wura ha ebeboa
when you create so hina na president of advisors we no so nku tintimenye mamu so ya Greek minister nwa komikuo nkukuo mu na kodi ana goso ana kenyanse ukwa committee akuafo ukwa udinka kukuo mu asem woko ya na some busa agric nyina ne tipo na ekuku so no body de bank ni we supporting you agric ni me we na ekuku wuni muslimin ye fi honum na no case by on the case by afemo na so be defend agric minister bi case we di na finance minister be defend those things yama ba bia de no bia ma no yes ba bia wa awie be bia no ni e pagya ko one ministry wa awie ba ni e pagya ko one ministry ye ba be ya mo so agric finance asem en wo ya finance asem ada ni ntimi kan crunch ya ho saa de wo ya ba ai aba ye wo se ye generate sika gidigidi internet de ko na bibia se ba finance en ya ba se na mo ada no mi office ni ono e porto na bibia yo bi etna ko no ba ntente mi ade ada ni e ba ni pese stressing crofo ni e be han crofo ni e be man crofo be nya samaka because amamu we ko smooth ada ne beta mani pa ba ko na mienu e de akoto gatem Obrempong ese ka no kra because AI ade ya bai NDC bai NDC de ka mo de bi NDC fo anu mo di matam some de mo mfa sa ne mani mo npo ha mo nkrofo de bibia afere mo ba mo na ba chair puse mo akese obi anna ko school na ko ya Greek won mo ko fa AI so ko exams obi akwa Greek o afere onu AI no mi de chedin questions now ya de settlement nkrofo wo de settlement so ntimi answer but also be answer as a driver we per driver policeman work for medical questions ama no or a medical officer ya wuti computer ni mo ntimi ni ko wo tani aka na kati a 45 minutes na to
it has new result
a result from where
dabe
now no 5,000 e force ya de buy no and one need am ye di say ni visa de go consultancy eso ma ye di no mo hwe ye mfi asem da so
already na enipa o ma pass for medicals you
almost
105,000 a year for applicants mo qualify for medicals but you make an sort enti say bia ye be for 5,000 kan e ye
me we say that question
so mo qualify for medicals or ma disqualify
yeah
okay
onu see message about bi enya message o di call
medicals no
na me babusa question
that disqualify
me busa question me MPs constituencies ni ade obi e disqualify obi e nipa say nipa na qualify no hu fi na bai ade bokina base me busa question Obrempong obi a dey disqualify it say nipa na so afọ mo system I wan go for to me na to say ni nyina pe beto ni na ofren ka shade na so but still obi a data obi a bibia na nka sa konfo for ni ahu de beye na consultancy for ni ade ye use omu de nda tutu ni mai ye jan ni and this for twa ni mai ye sell yes e pese e kono mama ni pa ba ko na mienu e mama 10 years nso e na ncha se ka no ministers be ba ko mienu miensa bi wonu mu a e so club si wo ba ko mienu miensa nine e so club mu ye ti krowe mu na eti ni afọ obi fi north no be national lottery see you but see wo e national lottery make us we dey wuti me and set a board no one making sure so akoko yi $108,000 or the current to die for 1 year 1 year divide 100 with 100,000 divided into 12
sounds I mean one document
one probably one the other and you die 1 month you say now even greater account one no enough na buy one not here greater account e hard die ba ko say 60,000-70,000 a month not every year say the high die if you are not team say me high no ye jan obe sa de afa hood free woko what must say and what one na say we yanka ese ka what you say nipa no ho sika no oje 38,000 Ghana cedis one na trade akokoma board say sika ni so enfa ni ko 70,000 board se ko fa company institution be say 9.5 and no dey the same government institution ni enfa company hwe say wo dey na ofu ana say yetu mana say one few no actually to come free wages for say me here santu into we it want to make market you no ye jana sa dey we da ho ye te kro we mu it work papa not work no apre so kai no wo ye fa na jumom 21st January na mampani e man appointment okoji ojibri house ubishi anu date na no okoji ya no okwa adwuma 27 apeko adwuma no na timi I'm a contract 26 now I'll report to 27 you work papa not one kofi juma do bedi na de no eti we you fit power na da ye bubu to kofi juma de bi ni ajai na woni de ye mponu akọ ho no koto ye na 16.5 no we did coffee Jamaica 1 month near ton 16.5. One no again no kwaya no ko adwuma one ko ton 26.5 or the 10 cities account. The correct liters do our toy. Yamo bia mama sa wuzu ko do me kasa na do work. The na no ko bu coffee Jamaica da no. One ko ayin ko dwuma ko fon ko bu biri bi. No buy no ko office no assign contract. You know we be send this Obrempong what we mean so.
Ko do mi da se. Na se ya ba ho. I'm sure I TVSYZ. We are also live on Power 97.9 FM. Inside Politics, Jimmy Suni. Some of you chegu. Ani yadin chimu esene fata. Eba ufiyo ukema. Nase wa jumem na yadisa nchirimu etimi asum wo. Mame enka wose. Victory garlic mixture ba. Edro yi edro. Abribi a obenomno. Ema wuntirimu esisi ya ema moja ntimi ni efri sani nyina ano. Emu biebie na moja etimi afa onipadua no be bibiara. Ewose mojewura na hoɔden timi tena onipaduanum enti bomɔden sɛ won sabeka bi uyo bi a ɔyɛ ade kakra na wo koma ebo kinkin no wabrɛ ana uyo bi a kakra na won sa ne ona nyina yɛ titiri dizziness na ɛtete wabrabɔ wadro ni Victory garlic mixture bomɔden na tumika na won sa entimi enka bi ana enterprise ana de ɛyɛ Victory garlic mixture aba adwama so wokɔ kanhye kings work a ubenya bi atɔ hɔ ne mum bi na open dodo atu a Friend number is on Bejo so no mama will be at 0201 293 280 0201 293 280 and 0242 545 633 0242 545 633 now on set to me I can Victory garlic mixture and Yana Enterprise Eddie Abe drama and sonum NPRA gusu bon and kaye sa bia obehunu say tanka bi adane atokwan so adane ato mpatem me ba cho enkofa gallon enkofa pan enkofa bowl bia se wo de kwa koso petrol ana se diesel ana kerosene bibia wo bia enko wadwuma obeye ba kope ene se obefa number me de ba betu dwai no wa frɛ the Ghana National Fire Service, the Ghana Police Service and the National Petroleum Authority for no majo so na fe mpanifo a ya ma omontete wo sa adwuma no ho no wo matumrika ba biaya tanka ne da be yensiesi a emfa oyene ana wo haw bia embre temamufo a wo mote sa biaya ho nti number na me de tu dwa no fa abiribia sa wo ye na ibi besi ana akwanhye bi besi a wani betwa so no fresa na man penifo bejo so no ma ba be yensiesi 0302550380 0302550380 na afi wotimi afre eye sa number na Ghana Police Service, Ghana National Fire Service, the National Petroleum Authority for ajo so no ma ba be yensiesi be bibiara ubehunu se tanka adane ato bomode na sene nso se won kwa kita na sombo emudu ehuhia esene petrol 1 gallon ebetimi ahyew nti se etofoma hwe na wankoho China Natural Herbal Hospital say men kan say we 30 days ede si ho asabre de wo ye hwehwemu free therapy session, free health screening na fe wo de etimi ama eye obi biara obetimi agebre na waba China Natural Herbal Hospital within this 30 days mo free therapy session because free hair screening because name mu kodu a de ubetia ho kapa card a you folder 100 Ghana cedis de aka nyina hwehwemu wo mo ya che free na fe wo mo wi a lab a obeye ani nu a obehia no sika kakra bi ekuta no wo matimi de ama na yare kura wo mahunu no wo matimi asasa yare ne de ama wo mbeye blood sugar test, blood pressure check afi wo mo behwehwe stroke, menstrual disorder, fibroid, bone problems, free acupressure, free physiotherapy, free flexology, free massage, and free ultrasound screening for both male and females. PM or China National Herbal Hospital, COPIM said 24th of April year. One more free therapy session, any free health screening, no, Eddie Achu free. But more than a sudden, so say, who match our coin will pokwase ACP Kwabenya. And I feel Udru Ashama Ejekwejo opposite New Queen's Court School no ubesenya hunu China Natural Herbal Hospital for ho. Friend number si no monjo so na nchi mu akabia no. One more modern intimi fensumo 0244 485 763 0244 485 763 and 0243 715 004 0243 715 004 na fe China Natural Herbal Hospital for Angel Suna emwabia wo mbetimi de aboa wo wapomde ho nsem no wo mo hwe mfama ye to dwumedie no so e de amawo ewa hanom TVSYZ na fe power 97.9 FM inside politics dwumedie sinie mididi enke Obrempong minia eye obiba krando ene ewie wabiem
a wotie dwumadi nti obi background baabi a wo Yankopon sha no onye okese ana afi first vice chairman enema ndisi amanyoko no Akuapem North constituency eye obi afre no chairman Baba Tunde tutu Akuapem ana wo chairman awie o hwe dwumadi ni Yankopon sha no onye okese Charles yento dwumadi no so mesan aba wo MPP amanyoko no be 3 days ago eye press conference woman nsem o mokaka ye intimidation, political intimidation. Say wo behwe yesi akwakwachi wei wo behwe yesi akwakwachi wei eti ya before say akwanya Ghana for the NDC say woman hwe na nka nkomo mbu oman no enye no na woman hwe esi NDC for so eni so nemum acheche kwan ya ombetimi di tumi ehunehunu MPP amanyoko no ana woman nam so sansemi then I will can dia found
Obrempong
Mitio
Menya ya nka mako ka free primary health care.
Okay. Because
we maintain you.
Sir.
Na police station mo ere. Una mo ya bejo.
Debi encheme.
Ya cheme.
Debi.
Omo acho mo no azam ni omo. Nipa na wo ye press conference no ya je no.
Debi.
Ada na ya nche no. Ene ya kochi obi.
Okay.
No, ade ne yanchi na nabi. Ena ye kochi abronye. Eni baba Amando. Omanye he. Sana nabi kache.
We see your democracy, freedom of speech.
Oh, you see, sometimes no monema me di a lawyer for who yaw. Democracy or democracy. Democracy or freedom of speech. Democracy yet you no be on the right. Ubetimi aka wadwen akere wadwen afa me ho. O right no be end ba bia me right a beginning. Ndu right ne dru how. O tra line we na o ka some na shimia metimi take you on. Okay. Nobody has an absolute right for nonsense. Who need right to take another man's life? Who need right to say utimi ka some a tool be so? You do not have right say ubedin kwasiasem until the right in will limit. So what I say, until say you exercise your right and now travel limit or boundary a man will be. That's it. Unfortunately, but be a pino. Ya so phone so kwasiasem so ama ya jama man for relevant. Anka party mpenyifo de sa profra ya de no wanye ni ya yetia no wa say na wudi a chopper ayede ama o man no so ni ya ye ba na ye no wanye ni yesre bonifache wa say na yakoye ni na ase nuhu biaba but this one it's not like that ye mediatem and me twa asem nka asem to aban so aban ye boni then aban ye nipa na wo ye no kire ni abante no mai. Unfortunately, Ghana media more press conferences are misa questions. Okay, then no my ya kochum. Ade no my net da hu na yanchu bia na sa nipa we ni mu ne kochum. Okay. So bi omo hu be na asun brusu nti omo na ese kochum. You see, eno so nchesi obi kana se no wan kan tiawa ukoche no. Okay. The right right to speak must be guaranteed, but the first of all right to speak, right to share your opinion and soon trust media you be. For instance, the last time about Mando Diewi. Yes. They say Okofa picture me besides say no beer come country and I'm go beside my Facebook say a day no why and no be no picture but to just a picture of Sam George. Yes. Picture Felix of Osukwachi picture and of our president Mama picture and what show more man that day and why your mass if some mass gay for that day. You see, when you do that, who create problem for yourself? Cyber Security Act now, you don't have that to me say obey you visa. What I say? Okay. And you know, a man who betty, and a man you go and answer. Nintia would me yes and just go and do I dear no and do cochebu and yan one as a benny.
engineer course no penny woma ya what no mmaraso na NDC aban no effort and now say the appropriate
NDC na koche.
That is what the MPP is saying,
and that is what you have amplified.
Okay,
your responsibility as a journalist is to let them know that a police for na koche based on ABC.
Definitely NDC and security agents,
but also
that is what MPP for kind of.
And I say, yeah, said dear, many we are said dear, central for the Ghana for tears, NDC, Ghana police.
Sure, Intina say,
yes, all I say, Intina, yes, so says, we see, no, first, no one is Nipa no address press conference near lawyer. That is a surprising aspect of it. So, this is a lawyer called to the bar. Ghana Bar Association, they now join your sound. The moon vet too, because some of these people are so more license in film. If your fidelity is not to the constitution of the land,
yes.
Now we are a lawyer. Why are you a lawyer? Because your fidelity must be to the laws of the land.
Okay.
And irrespective of near party near you must stand with the law as a lawyer. But unfortunately, I had the antisa. We had the day be say would you election a month for a budget also. But you blame them, you don't blame them, you can't blame them. I told you I was so dear month for cocoa no or pursue a month no wajamo. What I say, so they will pursue you.
Some say ebi go so omoko you ko ni other places.
Why no money go you ko and any issue the minute they will do it, they will continue to do because nobody is chasing anybody. Okay. So they will chase you. What I say, it don't make us why. But the truth of the matter is say, why not chase you why more? Why not chase why more? Oh man, we. Yeah, fun. Yeah, comparative analysis, but. Is it the place of the MPP to complain about arrest? Arrest. Oh. Now, I brought you anti-tax force Ghana and fancy German for cars.
Yeah.
To be better, as a private person, come back for a brought or tax force to Mrs. Sayan without any state authority. Or she no what do curfew in some. No. It happened in this country.
It's true.
Not to me, but and now wait to make us MPP for na year.
Okay.
I say. Okay. But we police now coach you. Police are called Moao or invite you or the letter, cut a form and a casual but now we know lawyer for Banum Sino, a mom Banum do call court. And a court to see young found go to. And this is Bobian Mudana, ya more Mudisha or Moteteno. No invitation. Bobia, there was no invitation. I want to tend to see a year show. See, will you a year pure now? A moment to go guy pick up a chair. And no Mudinichi, sa as a Panamo bongo ideas. Yeah. That kind of thing, that was what we were talking about. But where the like civilizations, civilly, you were invited.
Okay.
Into who called the lawyer Neko, yeah. What I say?
Okay.
Yeah, another way, invite you when Mako Sunyani police a police command. You went there with former deputy attorney general. A 2 hours a day. Only Neko, yeah. What I say? And almost that be Omukadu and I call back, no, I craft for every and I burn on my book. What has been their response to the charge? What deny is one year? Why no match now was it Bonnie and say why no one you You see, let's begin to behave like responsible human beings. Ubetimaya politics. Now what kawasem without necessarily insulting or denigrating somebody. Kawasem send will can within the law. We understand me panitifia na kuma sheshenu zo dimi pa anko kotu.
Okay.
So what can be a sema or perceive ube trial line no do akoko na one trial line na udina line in bebe. And no ya city bibia. Just do that and stop this needless this thing. Our man anyway why you waiting so they are very popular. No one anymore no.
Okay.
And I'm not travesty. Where is the travesty of justice? Travis or justice in the day.
That's a chance.
Healthcare no.
So now you be free primary healthcare no come kakra nsane ye. But you kakra with source free primary.
Kakra with so. So we say o man etim. NPP for na you say be mo pe no ko pembo mu. An mo pe no nipa. En we bi twem na wo fi aban mu encheye. What we chini perfect different region to another region. Okay, Apia Stadium. Omu cheni de ni ba belempi. And one of the founder Imam Crazy. I'm a busier. And I'm born in Ba. I'm telling you. So I can't be a president or something like that. You could pay your money born in Ma. Captain Smart, one man is 3 or 4 times. Chasam confirm a page of Munya de Kito, one of the national security coordinator, Ewashante region. A quite modern fast and confirm even near me to say, we have a drum by the family fear me film. But you Bombay 1 month in Ponche, I said to cool 10% in your man's and meet back to be free. What must say? But I like for Bobby, a jacket same command. On the title. I said, I come to my coach and somewhere. I was West Oregon, a quite first way to Aba, and if I quite first new beer, he do registration, but you are registered. Which trading him, what must say? Hey, what must say? And when you are the Ketua. National security football be feel more than their bros. I know the MBB. I don't know because I also. I'm me. So I don't know much for my organizer. And to me, pay me no make a quite near first one. Now you see Bano register and I do. The in the night. Wow. A quite near first. And I'm sex near money. And one I want to look at will be frames. One of them will feel no something 50. There's some money for me and I don't know. What was it? And I'm the film. What at Uncle First one, Uncle First, Uncle Farm, and Abuso. We are getting now, we will be awakened. Sabi, I don't take away a mini awakening. Me, I'm a former chairman, my old chairman, youth organizer. What was it? What did a mama first time? Where mama the same thing, with charity, Nico show baby, baby, or your baby, Wujuma. And when Nick and when it is so. I was on my way. When I'm the moment netting the same job, when you say, we both fear near Dadina, we be up on your foul. Your foul where the cook shame, and one first of me, I know it would be one day below, and a Jamun could be no, Kalkudum could be no inside. Yeah, Jack is here to crane. And they were full said, my and this is one move and Yamanoma. Number one of my channel. And conform someone who say the ending of one baby. No, my be no press conference. Sanya Yenny, and into my Yenny name a year. No, my be both about this and Gassango, one can see a man so. Cassie, I guess I'm not needy. I never want no go. That's just a so one go. One Mustafa, in the middle of Yenny, Mustafa Echo, Marco, you board check crowd Nafco. Yes, Nina, many cases, Naka. And this phone didn't image, yet the crow with the PBS. And go 40 number by Jessica 8 months amount the fee. Why am I contract? Yeah, then I'm too far to be free. On the call. Children go for my Ghana and you the call. More Yaman and Yama, and this one of our fun. Okay, one far will be why? Okay, one dream for will be a honey of fun. It's I bring it. My men and your president bring you think about this. Mammy, get no fun of everybody now bring it to me winning. But dear Tama Manabuso, or can some of the Antiminka, and someone more candidate to President Mama, Senior President Mama and Mama, with you so quick pressure and you took me, and Nancy when people can say, one year show because someone wanted to tell us. I know they. What must I say? Midasi. What to make cancer or made any name and Yama, and as Uncle for who doesn't know, almost funny no. Maka so betwa kasema for Kufuado then ko be president then ko no we dia grow but this am tin ni one one so one be was me tata wo emra no ne ni tata wo was emra no ne tata wo Kufuado be kan we dem ran ko van tata onya hwe we na tani general fu ntwahu me da say kojo yeboa eyanhwe free primary health care His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama any NDC abai ndi abai ni dwumadia eba bedie Osha impact ben eba benya Ghana for so this free primary health care.
Obrempong, I think say another promise the mama Diama Ghana for no wa deliver no. See 2024 campaign no share bossy or bar free primary health care no di beba.
Yeah.
I say amam phone tia denase omu complain you got two so about 2024.
Yeah.
You got two so about Ghana for the 2 months. I'm pay free healthcare. No.
Yeah.
And in Omra, and I'm 257%. And it's a promise delivered.
Okay.
Politically, we deliver our promise.
Okay.
But you share the difference between primary health care and health insurance. Na Tennessee, you tea. When you so, health insurance card ni wa. Emma message. This is a hospital. No moji. No moji so card ni inactive. Would not card near you don't even know. And now, I say we copy and I will renew so take it 28 days and so be active. I must say this primary health care free plan a bit taking care of that gap.
Okay.
And the next we call cheap company. You don't need NHIS card. You hear your voters ID and now Ghana card.
Okay.
We call health center and now polyclinic we are now here. What I must say, preventive.
Okay.
What is it? For preventive distance, hypertension, regular screening, immunization, diabetes, any nazifona or moody battery. Until no betima, sorry, 3 days, you betima check up. What is it? Train Emma who and Yare Sana or hospital. But if you go no now, you refer us or no. When our book use NHIS. Okay. And these are called district hospitals, no? Called hospital case, who your major surgeries and will be taken over. I think, sir, where you poor policy. Maybe who is a poverty alleviation policy rather than health policy. Okay. But the challenge is the quality of care. Okay. One of the issue and sustainability. Okay. I want to say, Oko US, man, come minimum order. Man, lock it to see what we do. But Obama care. Well, Trump, one with the Bamba cancel, yeah. I think Trump be claim. What is it? Anyway, Sanya, a man for a shot, see you the day. Say, a man farm rabbi, I'm from back, is I said, I'm new quackers or mobile. Because on fee say a health insurance in Ghana or much.
Charles, could you? Young man, sorry, a la polyclinic and a kufa of the Buatogo. And also, you got a full the urban podium, and never force in hospital. They will move even community in park is an answer space in between Babaton, near Babby check moon. Well, we have a formula to me, a show, never show. But there's a referral needs to be out of the coverage hospital. Now the country where the bonnet say. Maybe probably beginning to Papa Obrempong. Maybe to another Julian people from Amintiasi. Adiano, Edos, my bodipa, and out your crowd, so very different. Sank out the brown of Kenya, so big jump and film for Kenya, and a Covid about Mura, Kawaniji, Benjamin, and some of the Kenyans, walk out of one, but no other permanent canal or Babu Jumper, or Bano, the word drew the Baho, into a bonus society, and also about Panabi. No one told. But I'm going to share NPP for.
Former youth organizer the NPRA Amanyo Kono I was gone. And I feel Charles McCarthy, editor, Edema the Hawk newspaper. We say Hannah Brema Kwai near the inside politics Jumediano, SC and then so Mr. Kevin Asante, enemy producer of Jumedi so Okwa Mr. Director Rav Jampo, Peter Cranton, and I feel Emmanuel Neti, and near Bass and the Oho Show TV in the Sudia Mount. Elvis and I feel Kofi Asante and a Gina camera Senechi. Lizzie Nayemi makeup. Me did the anchor Obrempong the grassroots president. Jokwa Mike Ania. Nyami Adman next week. News team now ready. Makramo.